Hello, hello, everybody. My clock and the game clock don't seem to be synchronized very well. There's a bit of a gap between when my clock says it's top of the hour and when the game says so. It is what it is. But hello, everybody. I'm live. Who do we have in the chat? We've got Robin, Tuna Fish, Bub Ray, True, Ghost, Steve, Angel, Atomic Punk, Dale, and Two Little Mice. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm feeling better on Friday. Friday was, it came and went. Whatever it was, it never turned in anything. So I was fine the next day. So yeah, that's good. All right, so we still have mutated events. So let's go to that, start things off. My plan today is basically just kind of get ready for the raid, which, I'm planning to do for Friday's stream. We'll do a raid and hopefully succeed. But yeah, my plan today is just kind of get ready for that. Food buffs, I don't really have a lot I want to do. The main one will be sweet mute fruit tea, to do some criticals, because I do plan to change this to a VATS critical build once the update hits, which is tomorrow. Make sure you spend your tickets. If you have tickets left over, spend them, because they go away tomorrow. They do not carry over to the new season. So did we not get a thing, or is it just slow? There we go. Oh, it's just slow. All right. Gonna be inside, so let's go into first person. Let's do our tagging weapon here and get this thing going. Pizza Raoul, hello, hello. But yeah, that is the, and I don't know. I spent a bunch of whatever. I spent a bunch of script at the purveyor on legendary power armor. Nothing, just nothing. My luck on power armor has been not good, especially the purveyor. It reminds you, it's like for anyone who's thinking, oh, this new system sucks. I remember when that was it. That was the only way you could get stuff, was, go to the purveyor and spend your script, and it was a rough way to do things, and having to do it this way, kind of rough. When people die in the first part of the raid, are they permadead, or can join the next session? They're just dead for that go round, for that level, and only. So what'll happen is if they die in a section, then they are dead until that section ends, either by their team succeeding or their team failing. And if their team fails, then they just start it over with their team. So they're only dead until either everyone else on their team dies or until they complete that section, one or the other. So hello, Jeff. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, it's not a permadeath for the entire raid. And if you're dead, if you die and your team succeeds in the raid, in that, pardon me, if you're say you die in like one of the sections and your team succeeds, then you will still get rewards for that section. So that your rewards are not affected by that. Happy Pizza Monday, Hermos. I did not have pizza though. I wanted pizza, but I didn't have any. I'm thinking one of these days, did I already loot this? I did. One of these days this week is going to be a pizza day, but not today. Today was turkey and ham sandwich is what it was. So maybe, well, probably not tomorrow either. Tomorrow's update day. Update day is always a busy day, so probably won't be doing pizza either, but one of these days. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. Hey, Bane, welcome. Is Stranger working with raid bosses? That is a good question, Bane. I don't know. Something you can test tomorrow. I haven't, it's not something I've tested or even heard anyone testing. So I really don't know the answer to that. Because they don't seem to necessarily be, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. PS5 compared to PS5 people just stand there and shoot. Well, that's not gonna I mean, you're gonna need to use some sort of strategy in the raids. Just doing it's different kind of content than everything else. So if you do what you always do, you're probably not gonna like the results. So people have to adapt or just not do them. Pizza rolls is your lunch today. All right. Yesterday was your brother's birthday. Happy birthday to your brother yesterday. People die on purpose. That would be a bad idea. So what I would say about that is it is very much a team-oriented thing, and it's not designed to be completed by one person. It's designed to be completed by a team. And so if you die on purpose, you're actually hurting your team, and you decrease your team's chances of succeeding. So yeah, you don't want to die on purpose, unless it's, like, say you're the only one left. Like, say your 3 teammates die like right away in like 5 seconds or something on a raid, yeah, you could always sacrifice yourself to start over so your team can respawn with you. Like, that's a thing. But just dying so your team can carry you, that's a bad strategy. And would might most likely get you removed from a team, I would think. People die on purpose. You talked about the raids. Yeah, we're talking about the raids, Hermos. But yeah, the dying on purpose, that's not the only reason you would die on purpose is if you were trying to start over. You know, you basically go, okay, my teammates are all dead. I can't complete this on my own, so I'm just gonna, you know, kill myself now so we can all just restart. Other than that, there's not any reason to do that. That's bad anytime, yeah. Well, I mean, there are sections. I mean, suppose you're doing the drill, right? And your 3 teammates just die right away within like the first 10 seconds. They just happen to get really unlucky and they just all died. It's gonna be really hard to complete like that early on just by yourself. And so you may want to just run and find yourself a mole miner. Why is there nothing in here? I feel cheated. Find yourself a mole miner stalker and just sacrifice yourself and then everyone will just restart. That way. Not the whole raid, Hermos, just that section of the raid. Every time you complete a section, you are checkpointed. And if you finish this, if you complete the section, you go on to the next one. If you fail that section, you just start that section over, not the whole raid. Yeah, exactly, Angel. If you join a team, be a teammate. Absolutely. But I'm looking forward to it. Just new stuff. New stuff is always fun. Or so, oh, I'm over encumbered. That's not good. Let's drop something. Combat shotgun. I can't be that over encumbered, right? Maybe I am. There we go. All right. I mean, I can't be that over encumbered. Check these. All right, let's just check our way out. We're not doing very well in terms of the killing the enemies. So let's just look for loot. Loot boxes on the way out. Just get a PC. So easy to say, just to go out, hey, go out and spend, you know, a couple $1,000 on a PC. I mean, you don't really have to. You can get a nice PC that'll play most things for half that, but why would you have to restart certain checkpoints when you die, since when did Bethesda put something unchallenging? What do you mean? Well, I mean, I guess I don't understand why you mean that it's dumb. Like, once you checkpoint a section, you go to the next section. If the next section fails, you restart that section over. You don't restart something you've already completed. You restart something that you failed. That makes sense. I think we're having a little communication thing right here. So it's like you checkpoint a section and you move on to the next one. If you fail the next one, you just start that one over again. All right, so wide target, nothing interesting there. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Let's see here. We've got that and that. Nothing amazing. Oh, now I'm over it. Now, I just need to stop picking stuff up. I dropped all those things and now I'm picking up more things. So, good job, me. Expedition has checkpoints, but you don't fail if you die and have to start over. No, you just respawn. It's a different thing. I mean, it's not an expedition, it's a raid. It's a completely different mechanic. The design is it's intended to be more difficult, and that's the way it is. Yes, exactly, Bane. Loot Goblin. Hoping after you get the mechanics down, you and one other friend could do it. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people on the PTS that I know did it with like 2 people, so it's possible. Hey, Adam, welcome. I am on PC. I use an Xbox controller, a blue one right now, and I'm on PC. But yeah, Ghost, I think it's doable. Once you get it down, 2 people, I think it's very doable by 2 people. I mean, 4 people should make it easier. I mean, that is the thing about it, is it will be, like, if you're doing an expedition and you're good on an expedition, like 2 people can do it as fast as 4. I don't think that'll be the case in, I think a good 4-person team will be faster than a good 2-person team in raids, and easily should be. The way it's set up. All right, let's go to whatever this is. How many tokens do we get? Any? 30 tokens. All right. Still think starting over in sections as raid sounds dumb? So you think if everybody dies, they should just get a free pass through the section? Like, well, I mean, I don't understand what you think should be a better option than that. I mean, the other option would be just to start the whole raid over. All right, come on. All right, it won't. Oh, there we go. Not the best placement. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go. Let's do this. And then go to here. And do that. In Destiny 2, people checkpoint farm bosses. Ah, okay. Welcome, Gamer V. Do you think a lot of people are going to stop playing at the expedition after they get to the mole miner stage? No. I mean, I don't know what to think, but I mean, that's only the second stage. So I can't imagine that people are going to... Let's just open the party packs right now. Don't need to save them. I can't imagine people just quit. I mean, the problem with farming, because I've heard the thing about farming the first boss over and over again. I don't really think that's a thing that people are going to do. Because, number one, it just would be really boring to just do that same boss over and over again. And plus, it's very tanky. So, I don't know. Plus, you can't get everything... because some of the unique stuff is tied to specific stages, so you won't be able to get everything from the raid. But also your chance of other reward just goes up as it progresses. So your worst chance to get things is that first stage. So I don't necessarily. I mean, it is a strategy you can use. I just don't think it's necessarily the best one. Point of raids in this game, in terms of lore, I have no idea. It's tied to the Enclave, so people who like the Enclave will probably be interested in it. But there are pieces of paper as you go through. There's like notes and stuff and terminal. I don't know if there's terminals. There are notes that I found here and there that actually tell a story. But I'll let other people, I'll let you figure that out. But there are things along the way, some sort of lore. But I didn't read too deeply about it. It's just new things to do, new repeatable stuff for people to do, and. Yeah, new stuff for people to do. That's what it is. New stuff for people to do. Claim tokens, don't need those. All right, so the first thing we need is to get away from the talkie-talkie. Did I ever cook the stingwing meat? I don't know that I did. Stingwing meat. Spoiled Brahmin milk, don't need that. Stingwing meat, okay, that's the first thing we need to. Future Gohan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do you have any advice on when to trust... a fart versus not? You don't want to be controlled by fear anymore? I have no idea. I have no idea. That's one way to get me to read weird texts. I have no advice for you. Sorry about that, but thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Crazy D, hello. Raids and other games you've done, most bosses have different loot pools. Yeah, the bosses will all have different loot pools. In terms of like the uniques, because there's unique weapons that only come from raids, but they're tied to specific stages. So if you only do the first stage over again, you won't be able to get all of the things. Know nothing about raids in other games since you don't play online games, so this is the first time. I'm the same way. I've never done a raid before. This is the only one. Do you think servers are gonna be really laggy tomorrow? Well, I don't think one way or the other, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's possible. It wouldn't surprise me, so yeah. That's all I can say. It wouldn't surprise me, but I have no idea. Hey, David, welcome, welcome. Rakdos, hello, hello. Wild Fiction, hello, hello. Hello, Willie. Hello, yeah. Hello, Louise, welcome. Like the challenge? I mean, I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to something different, something fun. All right, so what I need to do is, let's get rid of some of these picklock thingies, put on green thumb. And I guess I need 10 potatoes. I have no idea if I have enough pepper, though. So I may have to farm some pepper, so we'll find out. Did I put a cooking station here? I probably didn't. Probably, let's see here. No, let's see, am I in my camp still? I am, all right, let's put down a cooking spit right here. Crafting. I want this one, I want the big, nope. Ew, no. No, what are all these crazy things? Can I just have, oh, I like this, oh, I'm gonna do that. I like this brick oven, we'll do that. Brick oven, that's how we're gonna cook. Great. Impeachful Gamer, hello, hello. Raid setup, well, okay, so I can show you now, but I can tell you it's not gonna, this is not the raid setup. I have to wait until tomorrow when we have the and I haven't taken legendary perks. So, I mean, this is where we're at now, but it should look a bit different going on to the raids, because we have a lot of perks coming tomorrow. I have 4 legendary specials to take, and so there'll be a lot of reallocation. So this is really not the final. This is what it is for today, but it's going to be different on Friday. I don't know, Viticus. Let's see. Is it a thing we can't? I probably need. Oops, hang on. I meant to step out of my thing. Do I need boiled water? I might need boiled water for this. Oh, it doesn't even work? Oh. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't even work. All right, good job. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do a... Do I not have the spit? I guess I don't have the spit. All right, we'll do this one. Come on. Need support. Oh, there we go. Maybe? There we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. Let's see here. 2 chicken to try new stuff. More interested in the perk changes in the Enclave season than in the raids. Yeah, I'm interested in all of it. I mean, the perk changes will definitely be interesting, but I'm definitely interested in the, let's see here. No. Oh, Stingwing Stew. I do have it. So it takes boiled water, spices. Okay, so I need 1 more spice. No, I'm okay with spices. I need more boiled water. So I need like 1 more boiled water. All right, let's get another boiled water. And I also need super duper. So that's another thing that I need to equip. I think that should be enough dirty water, right? All right, so let's do super duper. Let's... What do we have here? Jeez. I don't have much in the way of... Okay, we're risking our mutations here. Got to make sure I don't take that off. Yeah, definitely need more luck than what I've got. But we'll get it going. Diego, hello. David Cooper, hello, hello. Get annoyed if we get daily, weekly... I would be kind of surprised if that happens for most. I mean... It might. I'm hoping it doesn't, because some of those stages can be kind of rough. But they did that with Nuclear Winter, right? We get challenges. Something made a noise. Oh, Tex! Wow, thank you very much, Tex. Thank you. You've been very generous lately. Thank you, Tex. I do appreciate that. Wow, that's so nice. You guys are great. Thank you, thank you. Just read about the nerf on bloody perk cards. The one that I think is really taking a hit is Serendipity. I mean, that's definitely a downgrade, because even at max rank, it's not as good as it was, you know, as the current version of it. Other than that, I don't really think... I mean, that's the one that I see as a hit. Other than that, not so much. Stingwing Stew... Only 5. Oh, only 5. All right. And Super Duper didn't trigger, so... Well, that's lame. Right? Did it not trigger? It didn't even trigger. Man. Unlucky today. All right, let's equip this. Starch Jeans gets moved. Let's see. What am I using? We'll do that. All right. Definitely jump in the raids tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Herbivore, carnivore. Yeah, I'm going to be carnivore for raids. I find carnivore to be a little bit better. Well, if you want to boost your specials, I find it a little more, the boosts are generally better. And the food is generally easier to get your hands on for the most part. So that's why. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Tex. I appreciate that. I do my best. Well, I'm doing tomorrow I'll be doing, my plan is to do a patch note stream like I usually do. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't have any plan to necessarily stream tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, beyond that, beyond a patch note stream, I don't really know. Bazookovich, hello, hello. Super Duper didn't work for you all day. Something is wrong. Well, I mean, I used it over the weekend and it was working just fine. I crafted a ton of food on my main character, so I had no issues there. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Okay, all my foods are gone. So let's, I'll be so glad when the sorting thing is working, because it is working on the, it should be working away tomorrow. A lot of soft shell meat. All right, we're pretty good. I don't want to use up the agility stuff. And the strength stuff. Can do one of those. Pemmican, I have a ton of that stuff. What is this? Endurance, yeah, we don't really need that. Luck. Let's see, liver's luck, right? I'm missing it. Scorched beast, oh, I haven't cooked it. Oh, I should have cooked this stuff. All right, let's see, anything else I want to, oh, perfect bubblegum, let's do that. All right, so let's go looking for Starlight. Oh, let's see, where's the, we have an event in like 30 seconds. Let's see, Carlos, best part about carnivore, eating your enemies, best part about cannibal. Friday is the raid stream. Yeah, Friday will be a raid stream. Between now and then, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. The fact its effects are impacted by armor weight. Class also wanted to know if you could stack Serendipity with Evasive perk card and they have separate CDs. That I don't know. I didn't test those perks I didn't test those perks at all, and I haven't seen a definitive answer as if they have different cooldowns or if they stack, or because some of the stuff will stack. You know, like what is it? Ricochet and One Gun Army, they should actually stack. That's what I was told. So Craig, hello. Is the bug with Overeaters and Sentinels fixed or going to be fixed? I am not aware of any bug with Overeaters, and Sentinels will be working exactly as it's working now. But I haven't heard about any bug with Overeaters. Mr. Prince, hello, hello. Perfect bubblegum later. Yeah. Armor weight class. Yeah, that's the thing. I never tested those perks. It's really hard to test things that have a % chance to do a thing, right? So I mean, it's like yeah, it's really hard to test stuff like that. So Serendipity, well, Serendipity went from a fixed %, you know, like right now it's a fixed % to what is it, at max rank it's like 45% is what it'll trigger. On the new version it goes to a 1-point card and it's a variable based on your luck. So the higher your luck, the higher the %, but it actually, I think it caps at 40%. So even at maximum rank, it's lower than it is, you know, right now. Do I think West Tech's still the best speed leveling option? Yeah. I am using the wrong thing here. Let's use this other one. Yes, I think that West Tech, yeah. I don't see anything beating West Tech. At least nothing that I'm aware of. How about that? Secret Service is heavy. Ah, okay, sorry, nobody showed up. Nobody's here. Oh, we've got that one up there. All right, let's see. I think we can walk. There's like a place we can actually walk across. Yeah, look at that. Try and get the legendary. Get tags on the legendary so we can loot his corpse and all that stuff. Going through ammo, because after today, I shouldn't really need it. Anti-armor Tesla rifle. How about that? Hey, Ariel, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I've been feeling better since Saturday. It was just, I don't know what it was. Felt like I was coming down with something and it didn't go away. Bug was they didn't work together, like Sentinels just wasn't working at all when paired with the Overeaters. Oh, see, I had not heard any kind of correlation with that. I just heard that it was intermittent in terms of, yeah, I haven't heard that specific bug. So as far as I know, Sentinel is not going to be changed going into tomorrow. If you wear Union Power Armor and use a Vampire's Gatling Plasma in a raid, will you be fine? You should be fine. You should be as fine as, I mean, that's what I did them all in. I used Union Power Armor, but I was using Gatling Plasma, but I wasn't using Vampires. So, I mean, the raid, I would say, is the biggest thing is more strategy than anything. There's Drinks over there. Hades, hello, hello. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Vampire weapons will be very powerful. I would assume I've actually been running, I mean, I was running like Aristocrats mostly. I wasn't really even using, yeah, I didn't have any vampire weapons on my loadout. So, yeah. I would assume they'd be okay. It just never occurred to me. Because you don't really need it in the other content. So it wasn't even occurring to me to use vampire, is that one legendary? Can't run for some reason. I'm not over encumbered. There we go. Got more stuff over here. The stuff spawns. There's too much crap in the way. And I don't have a jetpack. My plan is I will have a jetpack on Friday. It's just a matter of settling on armor, which I'm probably settled on at this point. I don't imagine my armor situation is going to change a whole lot between now and Friday. You guys are quick today. Learned anti-armor 2 days ago. Oh, congrats. Nice. Buffing super mutants, so it would be hard to kill them with just one Nuka-Cola. Any advice on what to do? Shoot them. My advice would be to shoot them. I've never been the grenade farming person. Well, and I don't usually run West Tech, but the one time I did do that a couple seasons ago. I ran West Tech at the beginning. I just ran through and shot them. That's what I did, so I don't have any alternate strategy for doing the grenade thing, since that wasn't a strategy I ever would. No, you just have to get to the island, Angel, to start the thing and keep them from breaching it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Anyone else notice standard Scorch giving more XP during double XP or getting over 4K? Oh, nice. I didn't notice that, TDM. Welcome, though. Using Medic's Thirst Zapper to heal the teammates. I don't know if it, you know, honestly, in raids, here's what I would say. Like in the raids, there really isn't a role for a healer. Like it just isn't a situation that you're going to be doing. So I would not go in planning to heal people just because it's just not it just really isn't a thing based on what you're doing. You're just, yeah, it's not really a thing. Okay, let's go turn in our legendaries. I think go looking for Starlight Berries. Yes, remember to redeem your tickets? You learned Overeaters a few days ago. Nice, I learned it about a week ago, finally. Finally. Grind events till the raid update is out. Well, I mean, this character is, the raid update is tomorrow, and this character will not be, I only play this character on stream, and my next stream is Friday, so today I'm just trying to get ready for the raid in terms of like getting food buffs and stuff ready, and then Friday it'll be the raid. So that'll be that. I don't play my stream characters in between streams typically. There, you know, once in a while it may happen, but that's never the plan. All right. About the only playing I do in between is going to the purveyor and spending, or if I, you know, like do something with my camp or whatever. Can still one-shot super mutants at West Tech with the instigated weapon and the polished 4-star. Nice. Scoreboard tickets if you're at 150. Carry around a medic's drill that happened to drop. So you're repairing people in power armor. Nice, Chuggy. You want on clay? Yeah. Hey, Brian, welcome. Current white whale is rapid on your main. Alts both have it. They do not need either. RNG is a beautiful thing. It is something to chase. Yes, hopefully people work together. Okay, so let's go up here. I don't think I haven't been anywhere near there. Wait. This is what I want, right? Oh, actually. Right, let's see. This is Black Mountain Ordnance, right? Wait. That's that. No, this is what I want. Let's just go here. Nope, let's do here. There we go. Wow. Looking forward to finally using your 10 SMG without running out of AP. Nice. Probably won't do the raid tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. You're going to spend tomorrow reworking your builds and doing the daily, weekly. Oh, yeah. I imagine, pardon me. I imagine everyone's going to be redoing their builds right out of the gate. That's going to be a thing. Okay, that's... Oh, there's some ghouls. This isn't where I thought I would be. That's an unpleasant sound coming from that camp. All right, we're gonna just go down the road until we get to Black Mountain. That's what we're doing. What is that? Oh, that's an awful sound coming from that camp. Very awful sound. Hey, Dustin, welcome. Perk card, it's tomorrow. The update tomorrow is when everything changes. Let's see, 4 stars are gonna be like 0.5%. I don't know I actually don't know what the drop chance is for that. I mean, you have a chance when you're doing the raids to get mod drops, and they could be anywhere between 1 and 4 stars. As far as the unique items, I don't know what the chances are on those. Little sunshine, I guess. Seen a new Bloodied Stealth Commando, nice. Do West Tech with a group. There you go, do West Tech with a group. Let's see. Bought some notebooks months ago to prepare to rewrite all your builds. Awesome. Tomorrow they'll go off the regular time. It's gonna be are you at the end of, no, he can't be at the end, right? Are you at the end of an expo? Bane, should I join you? Have a feeling, is that what's going on? I'm not really sure. Greybeard, hello. Just got a Bloody Combat Shoddy being a level 77. I'm just going to start Bloody Bill with it. Some of those nerfs don't sound too good. I would say, really the biggest one is, I don't know. To me, the only thing I see is Serendipity. Other than that, I don't really see anything else as a nerf. Just Serendipity is all. Any advice on purchasing a PC? Currently looking to upgrade from playing Xbox? Well, I tend to buy, I built the last like 3 PCs I've had, so I haven't really bought one. Mr. Epos, if he was in here, he's the one that I would ask, but he doesn't seem to be here today. Does anyone know how long maintenance will take? Nobody knows in advance, Dustin. It could be a couple hours, it could be 6 hours. The normal time is around 2 hours, but we don't know in advance. It takes how long it takes. Mr. Papa, hello. Mains will I don't know. I mean, sometimes we've had like small updates that have been very, very long. And then we've had like big updates, like season updates that have been like an hour and a half. I mean, that's about the quickest I've seen, but I would expect 2 to 3 hours. That is normal. So that's what I would think, because the size of the update doesn't necessarily seem to have anything to do with how long it takes. So going to be able to break them off and learn all the same as prior stars mean. You'll be able to learn the legendary mods, yes. They will be expensive to craft, though, 120 legendary modules to craft a 4-star. But you'll be able to, because all the unique items that you get will also have a corresponding plan. So for example, well, not all the items, but the unique weapons they have. So like the railway rifle, the, what is it called? The lickety split. There is a drop for that. So you have a chance to get that plan. Like you have a chance to get that weapon as a drop, but you also have a chance to get that plan as a drop. And if you get that plan, you can just craft it and scrap it over and over again to get the 4-star effect on that. So let's see here. Keep seeing people say, take a ton of ammo to the raids. Yes, I would say take a ton of ammo to the raids. I think that's good advice. Now, if you succeed in the raids, I was actually turning a profit. So, I mean, I was actually gaining ammo but if you don't succeed in a stage, you can actually spend a lot of ammo. So best raid boss killer. Well, if you're playing heavy gunner, I would say either a Gatling or a Gatling plasma or a, what's the other one? The Gauss minigun. I would say one of those two would be a good bet. Oh, I got an overeaters. Oh, what is this? Poison weapon weight. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good. What's my current right arm? That's got to be better than what I have. Hang on. Let's see. Right arm. What's my right arm right now? Regenerating weapon weight cryo. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Wait, where is it? Where'd it go? We're going here. All right. So we have like 4 overeaters and all right, nice. All right, I just got an upgrade. That's nice. Sorry, got a little distracted. All right, my armor's getting. I just got improved armor. That's awesome. Let's see. Let's put all this stuff away. And let's see, there's that. I think we're good. Store ammo. There we go. All right. Wow, okay. Let's see. You guys are too quick. Hoping a Capital Wasteland Expedition. I would like that too. Yes, 2 little mice. Another reminder to not do your tickets. PC part picker to build your own. I would say that. I mean, I would say PC part picker. It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, a lot of it just depends on budget. As far as, oh, I'm not where I thought I was. A lot of it just depends on, did I not? Oh, this is what I wanted. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay. Whatever. We're gonna go down the road. I didn't really have anything close anyway. A lot of it depends on budget, you know, that kind of thing. It depends on what kind of games you like to play. I mean, Fallout 76 is not terribly demanding and you can pretty much play it on anything. So it just kind of depends on what you're doing with it. Turtle said he went through 10K, but that was Gauss minigun, and that's it. Yeah, it depends on. I mean, it really does depend. So when I did the raid the first time, the rewards were not good in terms of ammo drops. Like you would get back like 30 rounds, you'd spend like 1,000 on a stage, you get back like 30. So you basically got no ammo back, and they changed that. So when we were succeeding on stages, I was gaining ammo. So every time we did a stage, I was actually coming out ahead with ammo. So it just depends on, like, if you run a raid and you succeed on all stages on the first try, you're probably going to be fine, but you do need a lot of ammo. The enemies in there, like the 3 boss levels are very, well, there's 2 boss levels, but, you know, I'd say the 3rd level is kind of a boss, you know, where you fight the Enclave soldiers, and that they're very tanky as well. So you want to be able to do a lot of damage. New bot kills you as soon as you touch it, and the lava for the final boss kills you. That's true, the ultrasight, but yeah, just stay out of that. I mean, I actually think the final boss is probably one of the easier sections, to be honest. It's it's my favorite, actually. Maybe not because it's easier. I just think it's the most interesting. I think it's the most fun. It's the most doable. Playing the Wildlander Skyrim mod list. Oh, wow. I've been playing Fallout 4. I kind of spent all weekend playing Fallout 4. I felt like it. Hey, Poppy, welcome. As long as it's cold, DC is miserable in the summer. Oh, for the... Do I think your character with flaming arrows and heavy leather... sorry, went off the thing. Oh, sorry, hang on, I'll get there. You guys are fast today, and the action is, something shooting me. Oh, dog, all right. And someone charge up my, there we go. All right, let's do that. Anyone else? Oh, there's someone else somewhere. This guy and 3 dogs. Okay, let's get back to where I was. Let's see here. Way more fun than caravans? I think so. I think it'll be more fun than caravans. Will melee be good for raid? No. Melee character, because there are 2 stages when you really can't do anything at all. So melee, you don't want to go with a melee only character. Now, if it's like a hybrid character that can do some good range damage, sure. But if it's just melee, then no. Let's see here. Auto axe is also good for raids. No, the auto axe is not a good choice. I mean, if you're gonna cheese it, yeah, where you can spam unlimited coffee in a jetpack and fly around. I don't know how much of that's been patched, but that's not really a reasonable strategy to tell people. I mean, that really is something you'd have to cheese it hardcore, because you need a jetpack and unlimited AP to be able to make that work, because otherwise they're just not in range. Think your character with flaming arrows and heavy leather armor could be okay. I don't know, Ariel. I wasn't seeing anyone doing that. I mean, mostly you want stuff like high fire rate stuff. And so I don't really think, like on the boss levels, to be honest, I don't think an archer is going to be super helpful, is the thing. Like, if you have good teammates that are willing to carry you, yeah, you'll be okay. But I don't think you'll be super helpful in the sections that you need to be able to do like high damage in very short order. So for the most part, I don't think it's necessarily the best option. So there we go. A new bot kills you as soon as you touch it, and the lava. Yeah, I mean, the new bot, yeah, as soon as you kill it. Do you have a favorite PA just design-wise? Yeah, T51 is my favorite in terms of looks. Let's see here. Made a Grim Reaper build in Fallout 4 years ago. Didn't remember doing that. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. Character was wearing Longfellow's outfit, a hunter's hood, and using Grognak's axe. PC part picker was really helpful. People on there really helped. Yeah, PC part picker is great for putting together builds. Got an old Optiplex from eBay for 500, then got a 2070 Super for 200 on eBay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people doing that, taking old basically buying old stuff and cobbling it together. And for this game, it would be fine, really. Funky Duds for the end boss. Good afternoon. Will, hello. 3,000 ammo is kind of much, though. I think I probably would not go into a raid with only 3,000. I mean, depending on what you're using. Like, if I was using a Gauss minigun, I wouldn't go in with less than 10, probably. Like, anything that's let's put it this way. Anything that's my main weapon, I'm not going to go in with anything less than like 10,000 rounds. Asgul, hello. Thank you. Need a nice challenge. Could solo Earl and the Assaultron sheep in about 2 minutes. This will be nice. Yeah, this is definitely not a solo in 2 minutes. Spam birthday cake. Yeah. Archer's only good for farming mobs, not... I don't know, I've never tried it. I mean, it's fine for bosses. I mean, not necessarily soloing bosses, but for doing damage. Archers do a lot of damage, so... But it just doesn't do a lot of short. Commando would be good for... Yeah, the commando part would be really good. I mean, that's pretty much all I've seen in people running is heavy guns and commando. And it really is kind of narrow, unfortunately. But that's kind of what you want to be able to do. Holy Fire, the problem with Holy Fire, Hermos, is that the range on, like, you will not be able to, like, the final boss, you won't be able to hit. You won't be able to get close enough unless you're cheesing it, like, with a jet. I mean, it's melee. I mean, the range is just not enough for the raid. I mean, the damage is good. Like, the damage is plenty. The range isn't, and that's the problem with that. New Ultra Sight seems pretty good. It does. It seems pretty neat. Nothing from the raid is nothing from the raid is tradable, so no. So the plans and the things that are craftable are not tradable. At least they weren't when the PTS went out. It's possible that changes, but oh, that's what I want. I want to go straight across over here. I'm all lost. I forgot what I was doing. Hey, John, welcome. Use Ultrasight P over any other PA. Problem with well, the new PA isn't Ultrasight, it's Vulcan. So it's its own unique thing. Because Ultrasight PA is rough because the mods. Like, just getting some of the mods is really difficult. But yeah, the new PA is called Vulcan, and it has its own mod list. Angry, hello. Spent today just farming events. Nice. Always good to spend time farming events. Nothing at all is tradable. I've not heard anyone say yes or no. Yeah, it's not at all. It was early on. So early on, the unique weapons that you got were tradable, but the armor never has been, and the plans never have been. And then they changed that kind of towards the end of the PTS to make it so the unique weapons aren't tradable either. So yeah, so if you want to get that cool sword, which I do, you're going to have to figure out a way to get your melee. Hopefully we don't get eviction notice right here. You're going to have to find a way to get your melee character, you know, to do a raid, because that's the only way they're going to be able to get their hands on that weapon. Unfortunately, so I've been working on trying to get my melee character into a hybrid build so I could do it, but we'll see. Going for meta fixer. Yeah, fixer will be fine. 10 SMG is somehow, yeah, 10 millimeter SMG should be good as well, because the AP cost has been dropped. There's no stealth. So in terms of how that goes, you don't need to worry about stealth damage. That's not a thing. Yeah, the mod boxes are tradable, Bane, as far as I know. They should be. I didn't actually try dropping any of the 4-star mods, but yeah, they should be tradable, the boxes themselves. Stealth-friendly raid, nope. Maybe next time. Bethesda better add a melee friendly. My guess, I would be shocked. I would be shocked if the second raid does not have melee in it. The amount of feedback that came back on this in terms of people, you know, upset that there's no melee. Classic J-Rod, thank you for subscribing. How's scrapping going? You're at 85 out of 96. You're ahead of me. I'm at 80. Right on the number. It actually went pretty well the other day. I got really lucky. I unlocked 3 mods and I got the Savage Divide jackpot drop all in like, you know, like a couple hours. So it worked out. It was a good half a day. Couple of foods that make melee 85% stronger. The camp lady you have always sells it. Yeah, for sure. Think you can only attack the tail and head when it lunges at certain points if you're melee. Yeah, but the lunge attacks are so, yeah. The tail once the tail drops. See, the thing with the tail is it actually just attacks the island. Oh, okay, we got a good drop. Somebody wants to do he's trying to get a challenge, I think. Trying to get an achievement. The tail attacks the island. It doesn't attack the players. So when the tail, once the tail is doing its attack, it's too late. You want to do it before, you want to take its health before it does its attack. Because once it does the attack, it hits the island and removes part of the island. So, hey, Joel's welcome. Running a quad explosive railway on your bloody melee. Yeah, quad explosive railway should be good. The next raid will be something like the pit, a raider home base invasion, or something the like. I mean, I will say this: the area is really cool. Like, I really like the whole Gleaming Depths thing. I think it's really neat. So I like that. I like what they did with the area. It's just the fact that, you know, a lot of builds are really excluded from this, at least in terms of being really useful, is what I would say. I don't know, Hermos. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the decision was to go, you know, but maybe the next one. Do I have any legendary scrapping superstitions? I don't. No, I have no superstitions. The only thing I could say is if I'm scrapping a big pile of things, I scrap all of the non-legendary stuff before I start scrapping legendary stuff. That's more for order purposes rather than superstition, though. So full health and only use stim pack. I'm full health. I mean, I'm playing full health. I'm playing, I mean, this character is going to be full health, and this character is going to be way, a lot farther behind my main character, and I'm going to go into the raid on Friday as prepared as I can be. But it is a team thing. I mean, that is the thing. It's not like we have to go in and do this alone. In fact, I'd recommend that you don't do it alone. Let's see. There you are. I'm all here by myself. It'll be nice we see player names again tomorrow. Oh, there's other people. Hello, other people. QQWW, hello, scrap on your lucky chemistry bench. Ah, there you go. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, I don't have any superstitions at all in terms of that. I just scrap whatever. Got unyielding, nice. Yeah, I scrap wherever scrapping is available, but I do scrap everything that's not legendary first. But yeah, that's just for me to, and I usually will turn in stuff first too. Actually, no, sometimes I do that. I'll turn in stuff, and sometimes it'll be nice when, you know, after tomorrow we get the, you know, the workbench will actually tell us when we go to scrap if we know the effects or not. So that'll be nice to have that information. He's kind of glowing from the Fisher site. You could do low health in the raid, Hermos. There's no force there. I've done raids with low health people. They did okay. So there's no one's being forced to go full health. That's not a thing. Rocket solar armor R2 seems to work as well. Solar armor should be pretty good. The nice thing about solar armor is it gives you the constant healing whether you're in combat or not. So it should be okay for raids. I don't know though. I mean, I haven't done I mean, I've done the raids on one character and I've been in power armor every time. So, but I've seen people doing, you know, lots of people wearing like Secret Service armor and, you know, regular armors. And I've seen full health and low health. So it's not necessarily a play, you know, as far as that goes, you're not being forced one way or the other. It's the play style though, for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, melee and riflemen, I would say, are just excluded from this. You know, by extension, archer. I mean, it's basically automatic weapons is what you really want with this. Gonna be any brighter tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know, Ariel. I haven't noticed anything on the PTS. My guess is the lighting will not be any different. Because I wasn't noticed any difference between the PTS and live as far as that goes. Hey, Cookie Crisp. Hello, hello. Let's see. Is it better to save a load of armor and then scrap them? You scrap as you get. Oh, I just scrap. Like if I do an event, I just scrap everything as I get it. Like I don't save it up and scrap it. I don't have any. I don't do that either. Ultrasight jetpack. All right. Well, if I got an ultrasight torso, that was awesome. There we go. Oh, he was dead. Kill that one over there. Does is getting a lot of buffs. You might change armor. Does? I don't know. Got intelligence Sunday. You had to get a drink and celebrate. Oh, congrats. Nice. Going to make your bloodied melee build work for the raid. They can't stop you. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. That's what I would say. Good luck with you. I mean, people have done it with melee, but they haven't done it. I mean, they need extra cheese with it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's possible, but you need like, yeah. You got to be willing to be able to fly around forever because you will have to close the distance somehow. Almost ready for the raid. Just need Overeater unlocked for your PA. Adam, thank you for subscribing. Team has all medics, thirst sappers. You can heal each other. You're hoping. It's just I would not count on that, to be honest. That's not really. I mean, you're going to be doing, you know, combat, and you're going. It's not really like anything else. Like when you're in the point where you need healing, which is the first, third, and fourth and fifth areas. Yeah, it's just not. I would not count on that as a mechanic. I would just make sure you have plenty of stim packs and you can do lots of damage, have good defense, but I wouldn't go in planning to do that. Unlock studded leather. All right. It just like the mechanics. Let's see. Overeaters, agility, electrified, right arm. Oh, I just got the right arm. This is the better. Yeah. It's just not really conducive to running around with those kinds of things, I would say. Is it still a fact that you have unlocked something while scrapping? It will not try to do that one. Yeah, it won't try. It will only try things you don't know. That's all it's gonna do. It only try things you don't know. Save a bunch, then scrap it. It seems to be fine. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't really make any difference. I mean, it's a fixed percent per item, so more items. Yeah, give you a better chance in like any one session, but over the long haul, it doesn't change anything. In theory. Running, jump at the boss, move back before you fall into the bad stuff, rinse and repeat. Yeah, I don't know if you can get close enough that way though, because the boss is back away, so the boss isn't like touching the island on the end, right? So if you run and jump at the boss, you'll need a jetpack. You won't be able to do it without a jetpack. Not that I've seen. I've seen people do it with a jetpack, but not without. So I'm just saying, if you're just gonna go and jump, think you're gonna jump high and do it like Super Mario, you are going to be disappointed. Shock 76 doesn't do Cyber Monday for atoms? I don't know. I mean, they could do like everyone else, mark up the atoms really high, and then do Cyber Monday and then bring it back to the normal price, like everyone else seems to do on like Black Friday. Seems to be the thing. Everyone will turn into squirters tomorrow with a zapper. Yeah. Won't be using a melee, most likely, just not the changing your build for the raid. Yeah, no, I get it. 2 attackers and 2 medics following them around. Yeah, I don't think that's the most efficient way, but good luck. Good luck with that. Let's see, I was kind of on my way somewhere. Here we go. Black Mountain Ordnance. I was almost there. I'm gonna take the whole stream just to get to Black Mountain Ordnance. Don't have stuff to buy with gold. You think you'll go for solar armor? I like solar armor. I think it's good. It will try to do a mod you don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it won't try things that you know. That just won't happen. All right, make sure I still have green thumb. All right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, starlight berries. That's what we're doing. Hopefully we can find some here. Where are we? Oh, we're not there yet. We're still a ways away. Let's do... All right, now we're in the area. We should be finding starlight berry bushes here and there. Hopefully, unless they've all been picked, and that would be sad. Oh, wow, maybe. All right, these two have nothing. We don't know if they've been picked, though. It could be they just... Because sometimes they will spawn with nothing on them. There we go. So now we're getting some. Oh, wow. All right. All right, we started off slow, but we got lucky. So excited for the new weapon. A jetpack is mandatory in the raid. You manage with well, if you're planning to do melee, you need a jetpack. If you don't, then I would just say marsupial is enough. But yeah, if you want to do melee, you need a jetpack. If you're not going to do, I mean, and even then, it's kind of iffy. But as far as like normally, if you're just going to play it with like ranged weapons, then yeah, just marsupial is plenty. But I would recommend one or the other. I wouldn't recommend doing neither one. Because having like the crystal section, being able to jump makes a huge difference. It makes it a lot, yeah, if you can't jump, a lot harder if you can't get up high. And the drill section, there are times you can jump over the stalkers. I mean, the results are going to be mixed because sometimes they seem to be able to punch you out of the sky. Other times not so much, but being able to jump there is definitely helpful. So, yeah. Complete the achievement ground zero. I assume that's what you're doing, Johnny. Congrats. You have 6K gold. Oh, nice. Any fun armor you should mess around with? So if you've never played with solar armor, I recommend it. It's really fun. The fact that it just heals you constantly, it can really make you tough to kill. So that's what I would recommend. Other than that, I have nothing specific I would recommend. I know Arctic Marine is what they have. I think that's what Minerva has right now. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, if you want to get rid of it, if you want to just own it, but I don't think it's all that amazing. Never use PA. Seems with 6K in gold, you're going to play around with some. Yeah, PA. PA is fun. All right, so I've got that. Let's go to the deep. We can get there. I think we can get through the deep, or at least part of it. Oh, stupid iBot. That's where you really get the berries. It heals constantly. Yeah, combat, not combat, heals constantly. Next achievement, kill 20 players. Ooh, have fun. Union PA jetpack. Oh, you're doing expeditions, grinding those stamps. I like Union. That's what I've been using in the raids. And what I've been using on the PTS is significantly worse than what I have in live. Because the way the PTS works, if you don't know anyway, is when the PTS cycle starts, they import a copy of all of your characters to the PTS. And that stays for the duration. So the PTS character I've been using is my main character, but it's my main character from 3 months ago. So it's at the beginning of the legendary crafting, so I don't really know anything. I can't really mod my armor or whatever, and all I had was kind of a mishmash of pieces. And that's what I've been using for the most part on the PTS. It's kind of a mishmash of things, because I had hardly anything unlocked when the PTS started. So, like, I don't have, like, a full Overeaters. I mean, I have, like, one Overeaters piece, I think. So, yeah. So, I mean, I was able to do it on stuff that wasn't, you know, like, amazing or whatever. Now, I did put 4 stars on my gear partway through the PTS because they did give us, 4-star... we had access to all the 4-star mods to be able to try them out. They had them as, like, loose mod boxes, so we could mod stuff however we wanted as far as that goes. But only the 4-star stuff. Might as well do this right. Don't want to kill crickets and not loot them. And let's see. Come on. Oh, there we go. Just stay still, damn it. I can't shoot you when you're moving. Run full Overeater Solar with poison, fire, AP regen, 2nd star. Yeah, you're basically unkillable. Hey, John, welcome. Yeah, I mean, even like a full Overeaters, like I had I still have it. I have a level 1 light leather set with, and just the Overeaters effect alone makes that really good armor. So, yeah, Overeaters great. Solar though, yeah, Solar just kind of takes it to another level. And then they have that new effect. What is it? Sawbones. Now we'll see how it actually looks when it comes to live. But I tried that on the PTS because that gives you a little more healing. It's like 5 health per second with a full set versus 4 for solar. So with that and solar, it was pretty tough to kill. Usually there's a cricket here. That's weird. There's always a cricket right here. I don't know what happened. Someone took the cricket. All right, whatever. Did I get all of the... No. Yes. I got them all. All right, let's go out here. Running a full set of overeaters plus 2 luck. Secret service. All right, good. Weapon weight or ammo weight. Yeah, I'm running... I went with ammo weight on my main character on the secret service set. Oops, I went the wrong way. And I kind of wish that I'd gone... I mean, I can change it to weapon weight, but... Yeah, I went ammo weight thinking, oh, I'll free up some perk cards. Problem is, like, it's 4 points, and yeah, it just, I don't know. What I found was if I went into my, my stealth suit, you know, because of like, you know, rads or whatever, if I went into my stealth suit, then I'm trying to go through a wall. There we go. Then all of a sudden I'm over encumbered because now all my ammo weight is on my armor that I'm not wearing anymore, so. Yeah, I think weapon weight is just a little more useful. So I'm probably gonna switch it up at some point, but that character's wearing power armor at the moment, so I'm playing VATS heavy gunner when the season rolls around, so I'm not gonna be using regular armor for a bit, although I'm starting to get a little heavy gunner fatigue, I will say that. Power armor all the time. I mean, sometimes I just want to be stealthy, you know? And I don't have a jetpack, so I can't get up here. Can I get up, maybe? Oh, there's a guy. Wants to shoot me. Yeah, my collecting is gonna be limited, but that's okay. I'm not gonna need as much as I would normally need. Be eating this stuff for 2 weeks. Come on. What stuff are we eating for 2 weeks? Well, through hikers is 8. Yeah. Although that's getting reduced as well. I mean, that's going from, you know, through hiker is going to a 2-point card, and I mean, Traveling Pharmacy hasn't, but I fully expect the next PTS, Traveling Pharmacy is going to do the same thing and go to a 2-point card. That seems to be the trend they're doing. I think all the weight reduction things are just going to be 2-point cards, at least for that sort of thing. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to go with weapon weight. It's so nice when you go to eviction notice and you can just area loot and not be over encumbered. Like, weapon weight is just so, it's just so useful. Plus, it reduces the weight of grenades, which is kind of nice as well. Let's see, did I miss any? I'm already at the point where I have more than I'm gonna need. I don't need a ton of this stuff. But I'm gonna make all that I can. Of course, I'm gonna need spices. Is it spices? Is this spices or pepper? I don't remember. I probably don't have a lot. All right, so I did all that. All right, let's go out of here. Let's go back to camp and pick some stuff. Oh. Thanksgiving leftovers. Oh, nice. Through hiker perk card, you mean through hiker legendary mod? No, I understand that, but I mean the through hiker perk card took a it's getting reduced from 3 points to 1 card. All I'm just saying is that yeah, through hiker, the food drink chem weight reduction, it loses a little bit of utility because of it's going from saving you 5 points to saving you 4 points, or no, 6 points to 5 points, and I'm guessing it's going to save 4 points after the next update. We'll see. It is tomorrow, yes. And it's moving to endurance. Let's see. Already cooked food is only good for about 5 days in the fridge. Better get to eating. Get back and watch mechanics of the raids video. Yeah. I appreciate that, Ghost. I tried my best. It was a lot. It was actually a lot of work, but it turned out nice. I'm happy with how it I'm happy with the final result, and a lot of people seem to like it. So I'm glad I did it. I mean, it was useful. I mean, that kind of stuff is useful for me too. Because then I can go through and think about, you know, the raid and trying to work it through, because I'm by no means an expert at the raid. Going to start mass crafting plasma cores. Now, you will get those back. I mean, that's the thing. So you will get, because I've been using a Gatling plasma in the raids, and I was gaining plasma cores. So plus we're going to get that plasma core charger. You'll need Fallout first, but that'll be a thing as well. Watched it 3 times. Wow. Or at least, you watched it at least times. Okay. Thanks, John. Hope to get new raid, auto grenade launcher. Let's see how much I need. I need, see, I have 40 of those, so I need 20 mute fruits, which I don't think I have. I don't think I have 20 plants. I have like 10 plants, but that's okay. We'll do some of that. Because some of it will grow back by the time we get to crafting. Because I'm gonna have to. Because I know I'm not gonna have enough. It's spices. I think it's spices on the mute fruit tea. I think it's spices and not pepper. Pepper was on the other thing that we did. There's all the sign. Oh, moonshine jamboree, awesome. Let's see, how many did I get? 28. So yeah, we'll wait for those to grow back, and then we'll farm some spices too. Have I stocked up on modules for 4 stars? Yeah, Benji, mostly I've just stocked up because I don't have anything I'm looking to craft at the moment. So yeah, I've got a fair whack of them. I don't think I'm gonna be crafting 4 stars anytime soon, just because getting 4-star items is gonna be very limited to how many you get. So the chances are gonna be, let's see, what is this? Anyway. Reflective. Oh, awesome. All right, reflective. Let's take out the exploding one and do some area stuff. Reflective's awesome. But yeah, I have a fair bit, but I think most of the 4-star modding is gonna come from, most of the 4-star modding I think is gonna come from loose mods that you get in the raids. So I'm really not expecting to craft much, but who knows? I mean, I might get lucky. It could happen. Plasma core charger in a $30 bundle sold separately. It is on the, it's on the season board, Jules. It's one of the rewards. It's a Fallout First exclusive. I don't think it's in a bundle. Like, I don't think it's part of that $30 bundle. But I know it's on the season board. It was on the reward pages.
Well, I think we're ready.
Extra sets of PA and dropping them to hide behind. Interesting. That could be a thing. Hey, Carol, welcome. Anything else besides raids happening in December? Well, we've got the raids. We've got all the perk card changes. We've got, I'm guessing we're not going to get that new vendor tomorrow. But we don't know for sure. We'll know for sure tomorrow. And what else is going on? I don't know. I mean, we'll have Spooky Hunt. We'll have Spooky Scorch at some point. I don't know if we have... Will we have Treasure Hunters again? Do we have Treasure Hunters? For some reason, I'm thinking we have, like, Treasure Hunters next weekend. Is that a thing? Is Treasure Hunters next weekend? Is that a thing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, pets. Camp Pets. I forgot about that. If you don't eat for one day, you can afford one bundle. Oh, wow. If I don't eat for one day, I'm just, yeah. I don't even like missing meals, let alone skipping a whole day. I had a colonoscopy last year and I didn't eat for a day. That wasn't fun. It wasn't, yeah, I didn't feel how I expected to feel though. It was more a case I just started to feel like lousy. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be hungry and craving food, and mostly it was just I just didn't feel good after not eating for a day. A lot of weapons, yeah, a lot of buffs. Melee, I mean, every melee weapon pretty much got a buff, except for the auto axe. Let's see, did I find Angry Turtle in any of my servers? Once in a while, I saw him. He was, like, the last day the PTS was up, I had popped in because I was in like a custom, oh yeah, because I actually was trying to record a video, and before the PTS went down, which will come out tomorrow. I have a build video, but it comes out tomorrow. And I saw that he was on. I thought, oh, maybe he's doing raid. I'll join his team because honestly, the last month or so of the PTS, it was really hard to find people to do raids with at all. Like I would go into the game and there wouldn't be anybody there. And so I'm like, well, maybe he's doing a raid and he has an open spot. I'll jump on his team. He did have a raid team going, but he was like at a workbench the whole time. I mean, I waited for 2 or 3 minutes and he was just at a workbench. So, yeah. So I don't know what the deal was, what he was up to. But it wasn't in that moment, he wasn't doing a raid. I don't know if he had just done one or if he was just setting up to do one, but I don't know.
You don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
New Papo Zero trader tomorrow, maybe. We don't know. Player titles, that's a thing as well. Let's see. 4-star mod box is tradable. I believe so, Brian. I mean, they should be. I don't remember ever dropping them. But I mean, all the other mods are tradable, so as far as I know, they are. I'm 99% sure that the 4-star boxes are tradable. As far as the new Papo Zero, I don't know. I mean, that vendor was deactivated on the PTS the last few weeks, and it wasn't really clear why. I don't know if there was a bug or whatever, because I didn't really hear anything about it being bugged, about a problem with it, but they did deactivate that vendor. And so I would say it's a very strong possibility that we don't get it tomorrow, but we won't know until tomorrow because nothing has been spelled out. So, Treasure Hunters 5 through 9. Okay, cool, thanks. Said the camp pet brought, yeah, the camp pets have a chance to bring you, I think they can bring you a legendary item and they can actually bring you a legendary mod, but it's gonna be, again, a 1 to 4 star mod. So if they bring you a mod, it could be a 1 star and it could be a 1 star weapon. It could be I'm assuming they can bring a 4 star item. I'm not positive, but yeah. Monkey Nuts, hello, hello. I do know that, yes. Be able to use your MG42 in VATS, absolutely. Heavy weapons got a buff, so they can finally be used in VATS. Yep, that's how I was playing the entirety of the PTS. I was playing as a VATS heavy gunner. And it was fun, and it's very doable. So, yeah, definitely a thing you could do. Yeah, basically, yeah, there is incentive to getting a pet. To putting a pet down at your camp, because they can bring you a thing. They can bring you See, he was already dead, and I got the reflective thing. That seems kind of cheaty. Oh, someone's in trouble. I got you. I'll save you. Maybe. Hit. Okay, trying. All right, everybody was there. Okay, all right. Let's see. Got a Gatling plasma ready to go for tomorrow. Me too, Raul. I got a Gatling plasma ready. I got my build all ready to. It should be all ready to go. Like in terms of I should be able just to slot the new perks, you know, the changes, and be ready to go. I got my food all done. I did that a couple days ago. Or was it yesterday? No, a couple days ago I did all my food. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Joining a raid team is awesome for the passive benefit of weapon durability. Yes, weapon durability during a raid. I think that's how it says on the thing. So during the raid you have increased weapon durability. Thought that was an interesting, because honestly what I've been repairing is armor, although that's not really as bad as it was on the initial days. So Other Brian, hello. So you got max supplies, they better add it. I don't know. Today random, anyone hype for Soul Reaver Remaster? Soul Reaver, nope, never played it. Pet is on the scoreboard. I don't remember, Ghost. Was it on the scoreboard? I know they had pet items. See, now I can't remember if the pet was on the scoreboard or if it was like, maybe it'll be a freebie. I don't remember. Was it on the scoreboard? I don't remember. Or my guess is it's gonna be like an Atomic Shop thing. Like probably on day one, it's gonna be like a free item. Is we'll get both pets. I think. Because I don't remember seeing it on the. Does anyone remember? I don't remember. Mark, hello. Are we giving an over/under for the amount of time the raid character will last? The first attempt of a raid on this one? No. I don't know. I don't actually know what to expect with this character. I mean, the character has some. Well, okay. It has some work to do. I mean, I need to do an overhaul of the perks, or at least quite a bit of change of the perks after the update. So we'll see. I mean, obviously a lot of it is dependent on, you know, team and stuff like that. We'll see. Hey, Cody, welcome. Drinks, hello. Let's see here. What am I missing? Hey, oh, Carlos. Did I say hello to Carlos? If I didn't, hello. Let's see here. Treats and head pats. Auto stim, stalkers, and luck. Oh wow, three things unlocked in short order. That's nice. Score. Oh, it is score. Oh, scoreboard. Okay. Mini quest, Adam. So it is scoreboard. Okay, good to know. Scott E. Hello. What are good items to buy with bullion? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I don't know what your needs are, so it's hard for me to say what. I mean, there's a lot of things you could buy with gold, so it's really hard for me to say. I mean, perfect bubblegum and lunchboxes are always a good buy. They're always useful. Page 6 to 7, so it's kind of later then. They're late in the scoreboard. But that doesn't mean you need to, I mean, you can unlock stuff later. Yeah, unfortunately, the scoreboard they show, the character had, whatever character was on that had the scoreboard for the, on the preview page was too high a level to know when you unlock things, so all the things. Pets will be on scoreboard, then later ones in the shop. Do I have a heavy gunner build for tomorrow? I do, Robert. I do. That's the video for tomorrow. So tomorrow's video will be a VATS heavy gunner build. And that'll be up. That'll come up the same time the servers go down. I figured that would be a good time to release it. Would be, you know, when people could actually do something with it. Do you think they're going to add rare outfits to mutated packs? Yes. They're doing that. That should happen tomorrow. Mutated party packs will get a new drop pool. So things like, I know the red dress, the red asylum dress is getting added. I don't remember what else. But yes, that is actually being added tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Solar armor. Solar armor's worth a try. If you've never tried solar armor, I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Unless you're playing low health, then it's no good at all. So there's that. Pets are page 9 of 10. I know they have pet items, you know, in terms of like they had a scratching post and something else. A pile of leaves, that's what it was. They had a pile of leaves for the dog. I'm not killing anything here. They had a pile of leaves for the dog and a scratching post for the cat as items. But in terms of like when they unlock, but it is later though. Are we done with this event yet? This event, it's got one too many levels. But everything's dying, so there's, oh, there we go. Yeah, later pets. My guess is later pets will be purchasable with atoms. Would be my guess. Would be great is if they added other things. I mean, because I'm sure they're going to add a lot of different varieties of cats and dogs. But it'd be cool if we get other things, like I want a pet monkey or a raccoon or something like that. Like new things that don't exist in the game at the moment. Close to 50 of them saved. Yeah, Brian, I'm somewhere in that neighborhood as well. I've been saving them too. And another reason to save them is we're getting like intelligence, charisma, and luck for weapons. That was not a 3rd star that exists before, so that'll come tomorrow as well. So maybe if you can unlock some of those from the from party packs, if you've got them saved, give you a chance to learn those effects. So, pet spider? No, I don't want spiders. I don't want spiders. I was looking at some Fallout 4 mods over, you know, because I was playing with it all kind of since about Wednesday or so, and I was looking at just different mods and I found one. I was like, oh, it's a creature pack. That looks interesting. And one of the creatures in it was like this giant spider. And that was a big nope for me. I don't want giant spiders. I'm glad Fallout doesn't have them. And I hope it stays that way. Pet accessory items are bonus page 1. Bonus page, okay. Death claws for your camp. You have to tame them. The death claws are like, you have to tame the creatures. How to do that? I have no idea. I've never done it. So I don't know. But that's how you get them. You have to go find a death claw and you have to tame it. However, that happens. Let's see here. Well, we can fast travel away since we're no longer over encumbered. Let's do that. Bird in a cage is cruel. The cage is way too small. I'm not a fan of birds in cages in real life. I don't think anything with wings should be kept in a cage. I just think that's just mean, to be honest. So I would never have a pet bird for that reason. All right, so let's see. There's that. That's regenerating wolf left. Bleh. Wolf left loof. Nope. Last thing I want to do is scrap my my power armor that I'm wearing. Had an otter as a shoulder pet in Ark. Ooh, otters are cute. See mini Deathclaws as pet. Do you think it's a perk card to take animals? Again, I don't know how to do it. It's not something I've ever done, so it's not a thing I can tell you how to do. I've never even looked into it. I'm just not oh, I got double thing. All right, boomstick. And that. And probably just got some more stim packs, so. Let's go sell some things. What is that? What are we getting for the nuke here? Savage All right, we've got an Earl. So time to stock up on screws and acid. Gotta make sure I don't get too click happy and sell the stuff I just gathered, because then I'll be screwed. Gotta hold on to the star. Let's see, mute fruit. Yeah, I want to keep my mute fruit. I want to keep that and my starlight berries. Rads, come on. Starlight berries. No, I don't need that. Don't need that. Got my stingwing stew. Not that much, but I have enough to make it through a day, which is all I need. Think cats and dogs in apartments is cruel. Well, if you take them outside all the time. Free the birds, exactly. There's a tame option when hovering over a prospective pet. After using the perk card, yes. Let's see. Think life is cruel. Animal friend perk level 3. Go to known random encounter spawns. Point gun with sights at animal with white health bar. Press button. Ah, okay. Trigger nuke roll boss. You need to nuke the abandoned mineshaft number 2. Yes. Although why anyone would ever trigger that boss, I don't know. It's not a good boss. Perk card to help with taming. Well, I think it's necessary. I think without it, you can't do it. So, yes. Yeah, without the animal friend perk, you can't tame. Can take ages to find the animal spawn, and if you cross the map, you can die getting your camp. Ah, okay. Yeah, mega sloths, I mean, they're pretty squishy. The song will be stuck in your head. I don't know what song that is. Let's see. I never did this quest either, the one for Maggie. But until I pick it up, there's no point in picking that thing up. Let's see. I know there's a bobblehead spawn in here, isn't it right? I think it's right. Oh, spices. Toilet spices, that's what we need. Toilet spices. Let's go down here. Maybe I can get the other spices too. Don't know why some people call mutt fruit is short for mutated fruit. I don't know. Because we'll make a mute sound so you don't know where those people get mutt from. I don't know. They're spelling it phonetically. I don't know. I don't really need that. Maybe they're saying it ironically. How about that? Let's see. Medics don't need that. It doesn't get poison resistance, so I don't want this one. Let's do the damage gun instead. Come on. Oh, they're still pretty tanky either way. Nothing in the dumpster. Make toilet wine. So are there going to be Enclave soldiers on the map everywhere now? I don't think so. Not as far as I know. If they are, it's nothing I've heard about and nothing anyone said, so I'm guessing the answer would be no. And the ones in the raid, you wouldn't necessarily want those all over the map. They're pretty tough. And they will hurt you. What's the perk that reduces the vault steel cost? That would be it's the what's it called? I can't ever think of it. It's under strength. It's pack rat. That's what it is. It's pack rat. Don't want to know the song. That's fine. I may not even know. I mean, like, it's possible I don't even know the song. So there we go. Now we're gonna argue about mute fruit versus mutt fruit. McCready of Fallout 4 says mute fruit correctly. I didn't even think about it. I never even thought about it until I heard it was said, but I'm fine, whatever. It's not something that keeps me up at night. Always wonder what Vault Steel was used for, so you get solar armor, you'll need it. You need it for solar armor, thorn armor, and Strangler Heart power armor. Vault Steel used to craft solar or thorn. Yeah, both. Both and all three. And Q, we're not even going to get into that here. Should pronounce Fallout stuff more so chat can flip out. Oh, yes. I don't do that. I just pronounce it how I pronounce it, and if people are going to flip out, they're going to flip out. But I'm not trying to... I definitely am not saying things to provoke anyone except Mr. Epos. That's it. Perk that reduces the vault steel from 11 to 7 for each... Oh, that perk. Oh, armorer. Oh, for crafting. Yes, the one you want for crafting is... I don't have it, but whoops, wrong thing. Yeah, you want armor, right? You want rank 2 of armor because it gives you... It makes it cost fewer material, so that's the one. And it's vault... And I think it makes vault steel... It takes it from 13 down to 10. I think that's the number. Pretty sure. Eric, hello, hello. The song The Thick of It by KSI? Oh, see, I don't know that song, so it would never get stuck in my head. Yeah, it's armor, and you want at least rank 2. Rank 3 is even better, though. If you're crafting armor, it just makes it more durable, so. But yeah, rank 2 makes it cheaper, and that does apply to Vault Steel. Not legendary mod. Well, I guess you don't craft it legendary. Because you used to craft it legendary, right? But it didn't affect the module cost, but that's not a thing anymore. So, are we doing... How's our food here? Probably all worn off. Oh, it's about to wear off. Okay, let's do... Let's drop that nonsense. Distinguished guests. Oh, look at this awesome event we're missing. That's too bad. Let's see. Gulper. Now, let's save that. Damage resist. We don't really need it. Pemmican is the big one here, though. And Perfect Bubblegum. Probably should get some more of that. Yes, always an opportunity to time him out. Papa Roach, Last Resort. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. If you wear the 4 limbs and the helmet, you get the set bonus. Then you can wear Jetpack. That used to be the case, Brian. I don't know if is it still the case? I don't know. I mean, that used to be the case. For some reason, I thought that got patched, though. Where you could wear, like, the Scout Mask. Like, you could wear the Thorn Armor, 4 Thorn Armor pieces, and then the Scout, and then the Mask, and then the Secret Service Jetpack. I don't think that's the case anymore. Maybe. I know you could do that for, things like Funky Duds and Sizzling Style, but for some reason, I think that got patched. I could be wrong. It's not something I've tested, but I'm pretty sure it got patched. Rank 3, reduce it from 10 to 7. Oh, okay, so it's changed. That means it's changed, John. Because it used to be 13, but maybe when they changed legendary crafting, when they got rid, because you used to craft them legendary, and it used to cost you 13, and then it would go down to 10 with armor. But I know that stuff has changed since you don't craft it legendary anymore, so that's good to know. You unlocked 2-star strength already? All right, cool. Need 2-star motorized, AP regen, and anti-armor. Oh, powered, you mean? Where are we? Yeah, powered is one I unlocked pretty early. It's one of the earlier ones I unlocked. Overeaters was the one I was chasing forever, and I finally got it. Now I'm missing 3 1st-star effects, 2 2nd-star effects, and then like 11 3rd-star effects. Earl's melting. Depends, Eric. I mean, really, it doesn't. It's more about what you like, what your specific needs are. In terms of defense, you're not gonna really notice the difference between the different ones. So it just depends on what you want. I mean, if you want the most carry weight, Excavator is the way to go. If you want a carry weight bonus and a poison resist bonus, then Union's good. If you want to go with what's the best looking, then T51 is always the choice there. If you want to go with the one that's the hardest to mod, then you can do Ultra Sight, because the mods are hard to come by. The mod plans. Yeah, so, I mean, if you like chasing numbers, then T65 is a good way to go. If you think you need more defense than possible, then, Hellcat. But for the most part, it's more about, what you like and maybe what your specific needs might be. But in terms of defense, they're all, it's 601. Come on, let me loot, damn you. And I got this. Get some ammo back. All right, let's just get out of here. Oh, let's loot some more. Now we'll run away. TAMM, hello. Liquid Courage stops him from scaring you. That is true, it does. I unfortunately do not have any. This character doesn't know the recipe, so it's not something that's... It's not a choice, or it's not an option that I have on this character. Otherwise, I would use it. Nice thing about playing stealth is I never really needed it, but yeah, power armor when you're just standing there, you kind of need it. Hardest has been 2-star. Okay, yeah, for me, which is interesting because 2-star, there are fewer 2-star mods than, I mean, 1st star has the most, and then 3rd, and then 2nd, by quite a large margin, as it turns out. But yeah, ooh, look at that. I got 500 caps. That's the most you can get, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know. 500 is your limit, your cap on caps for that one. Come on, jeez. What the? Just the hitbox in this game sometimes are just like trolling you. And I'm over encumbered, but I don't care because I'm just getting resources here. I'm looting everything, except for the ballistic fiber, but that's okay. Damn Surfer, hello. Strangler armor is the only one that increases your damage. Yeah, and even that I find of marginal benefit, but that is true. Mods have dropped pretty well, but across 2 characters, they have almost completely different mod sets. Yeah, I mean, I've just grinded like crazy. My other characters don't. I mean, I've only been playing really 2 characters besides the stream. So, and my main character on my other account, that's mostly where all the playtime has been. So I'm just trying to unlock everything on 1 character. So that's where most of the unlocks have been. And someday, maybe, in the distant future, I'll unlock everything, but now we have a bunch of 4-star stuff. Yeah, that sack's not gonna help me. I can't do anything with it, so... let's do that. Did we win? Did we win? I got, alright, we won. Let's get, let's go back here. Let's see here. Still looking for reflective plates. Oh, for Ultrasight? I think that's one I'm missing too on Ultrasight power armor. I thought I had all the plans and I looked and I'm like, nope, I'm missing several, and reactive plates is one of them. Let's see, I did all that. Let's put all this stuff in here if we can anyway. Mutant Scrognac Axe. Let's do this. Did I put the ammo away already? I did, all right. I have a lot of extra weight. Let's get rid of some of it. Some people sell loose mods. They're good for 1K. Try not to be greedy. Most just buy to resell. The cheap ones, yes. The raid PA is going to be the new meta. I don't know about that, Adam, because a lot of people are still going to go for the extra carry weight that you get with Union and Excavator. And so, I mean, carry weight is still king for a lot of people. So I don't necessarily think it's going to be meta. Plus, those mods are not going to come quick. You're going to have to do a lot of raids to be able to build the set the way you want it. So I don't necessarily think it's going to be the meta. I think it's going to end up just being kind of a niche thing. Let's see. Let's do spices. How many spices do I have, actually? That's the next thing. Spices, I only have 6. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go hunt some spices. Get rid of that. Might as well learn the jetpack. You never know. Ah! Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's go track down some spice. I know the Overseer's house. We can get 4 there. Oh, buffalo wings sound good. I can't remember the last time I had wings. Sounds great. Tried to make bloomin' onions at the house. They are never right. Ooh, bloomin' onion. I have not eaten at Outback forever. I like a bloomin' onion, though. Let's see here. Not everyone will be a heavy gun or VATS user. That's also true. Hey, Rob. Yesterday you unlocked quad. Last one you wanted from first star. Took you from beginning. I still have not unlocked quad. That's what I'm still hunting. In fact, that's the last one that I actually really care about that I haven't unlocked yet. Like the one that I could actually use if I chose to do so. All right, so there's 1 spice. I think I'm gonna need like 10 or 12, maybe something like that. Hey, Pope, welcome. It has been some time. Work there. Soak the onion in a pot of water for 6 to 8 hours after you cut it. Makes it open up right. Ah, XO1 is still popular too. Yeah, I always forget about XO1 too. I think XO1 is actually really cool looking armor. And it's good. I mean, any power armor you use is, I mean, they're all good. So I would say, or does it, am I chasing spices when I should be chasing? I think I'm chasing spices when I should be chasing sugar. All right, let's go to a cooking station. I think I need sugar, not spices. I'm being dumb. Chasing spices for no reason. Ready to check out the new 4-star fracture since it explodes on cripple. I think it could be fun on shotguns. I think it could be, yeah. Best armor you have is Excavator and will take a while to complete your union. Want to try Fallout 76 perfectly preserved pie? Perfectly preserved pie? You mean in real life? Is that what you mean? Let's see here. Let's go. Let's put the spices away. I'm pretty sure I need sugar. And let me see what my sugar situation is. Pepper and salt. Why did I go here? Should be just new stuff. 4 spices, sugar. Oh, 21. Oh, I probably have enough sugar, actually. Probably have enough to do what I want. What am I missing? Here. Meta in this game is carry weight. Yeah, that's true. If you're ready to trade your soul for reactive plates, you have one. I don't have a soul. You actually have a reactive plate plan? Well, all right. We'll have to talk later. Not that I ever use Ultrasight, it's just one I'm missing. You enjoy Strangler Heart PA? Gold, yeah, it's an expensive set. Not as expensive as it used to be. All right, let's go craft. Oh, I have purified water. I think I should be able to craft what I need. Damage over time is getting up also. Damage over time is... not good with salt. No, not good with salt. We need that, get rid of that and do super duper. Let those people battle it out forever. Gold, well, yeah, any of that stuff is, sweet mutant fruit tea. All right, I should have enough to do everything. Oh, I need more, mute fruit. That's what I need. Because I need like 40 of it or whatever. Right, something like that. I'll be able to craft a lot of these. I'll have extra. What should be good? All right, let's see. What is my 43? All right, I have enough. Have enough. Let's do some cooking. Great news. One of your shorts got more than 1,000 views. Congrats. Congrats, Wild Fiction. My last short got like a few hundred, so. Shorts are just kind of hit and miss for me. Let's see. Here we go. But I did learn how to set the frame for what I want to use for the thumbnail, so that's good. Did you know you can make 900 berry mentats without leaving the server? I didn't. I don't use berry mentats often enough to worry about that. Hey, Tyler, welcome. Been a while, yeah. I'm glad you can make it today. Let's see here. So we don't need that. So let's put on starch jeans and ricochet and all right. And all right, so we've got that's what we need to do. Let's hit the vendors now and buy up agility foods. Do all of that. Let's buy... Somebody's over there doing something. Let's hit the vendors, do some agility foods. Try to think of what other buffs I want. I mean, I have some drugs. Cover your kneecaps is not Sweet mutant fruit tea is extra critical damage. Hermos. I am herbivore, so it's only giving me 50%, but I mean, for a I'm only carnivore. I'll show you. Sweet mutant fruit tea, it gives you plus 50% critical damage for an hour. And if you're playing herbivore, you can just do blight soup. It only lasts for half an hour, but it's super easy. So I haven't Bane. Do I have an encrypted? I did it last time, so I don't have a card. So, but if you are herbivore, it'll give you 100%. And if you're using strange in numbers, it would go up to like 100. It's some weird number. It's like 137% or something. It's not really 25 like it should be. So. If you use carnivore and a serum, cannot drink tea. Carnivore and a serum? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I'm using carnivore and I just don't get the bonus. I mean, I still get the 50% bonus. I just don't get it double from carnivore. I want to be over here. Wish Bashers was more useful. I think it sounds like what is it? The minigun with the bat, with the shredder is actually, I don't know if it got buffed, but it's sounding like it's super strong. Let's see, I don't need these extra mute fruit. And so I'll take this for agility, that for agility, and that for strength. I don't really think they'll have anything else. I usually only have those things. Sometimes you get lucky though. And there's also foods at the entrance. Usually people have grabbed them, but we'll see. You still need starlight berries to make berry mentats? I don't know. I don't think I've ever made berry mentats. Did I get lucky? Ooh, I did. All right. So we've got another fried scorpion on a stick, a gulper stuffed foot. I think this is energy damage or energy resistance and another agility. Ooh, I'm all right. I'm doing well on the food buff so far. Let's do an encrypted and lose our sound. Pip-Boy says 125. Okay, it is 120. I've seen different numbers for some reason, but it should be 125 is the right number.
Listen up, agents. If you're hearing this,
does the tea count as veggie? The tea benefits from veggie, but it's still usable with carnivore. So if you use it with carnivore, you don't need to take a serum to suppress the effects. If you use it with carnivore, you get the 50% bonus, which is the base bonus. You just don't get anything extra with carnivore, but you do get a bonus if you're using herbivore. Thought with a serum, if you eat meat, then eat a veggie, the veggie cancels it out. If you eat meat, if I understand your question, was I'm not sure that I do. Say you eat a food that gives you a buff for a thing, like say you eat a food buff like Deathclaw steak and it gives you a strength buff. If you eat the veggie one, that's a strength buff. Even if it's 0, I think it'll cancel it out. I don't know. It's not something I would test. But it's not, I mean, it has to be the same buff on the food. So just eating a veggie doesn't cancel out your buff. It has to be a food that gives you the same buff that you already have. Because you can have more than one buff at a time. Berry mentats are very useful. I just don't usually remember to use them. It is Brian, but unfortunately Blight Soup doesn't work with carnivore at all. So that's the thing, because I have tried that, because I'm like, oh, Blight Soup's really easy, but yeah, if you use Blight Soup with carnivore, it doesn't do anything for you at all. It does 0. Whereas Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea will still give you the 50% bonus. I think with carnivore, your only options are Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea and Steep Thistle Tea, and Steep Thistle Tea is a pain in the ass. So, on the terms it says if you eat meat, then eat a veggie. Veggie cancels it. No, that's not how it works. No. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I lose my sound. What's funny is like I almost never lose my sound when I'm not streaming. It's just when I'm streaming that the sound bugs out for me here. There we go. Did some damage. We'll see what happens. Had 3 Scorched Beasts at your Scorched Earth event. Looked like Game of Thrones. Hey, Necrosis, welcome. Y'all ready for tomorrow? I know Necrosis is excited. He's excited for raids and because he's an MMO junkie. I'm still hearing my footsteps. How about that? Cool. I didn't lose my sound. Nice. All right. There's that. All right, that went well. All right, I'm gonna go check the White Spring restaurant after we clean up here. Loot anything that we can loot? Nothing there. All right, we'll check the White Spring restaurant next. Buy any useful food from them. Because really for food, what I need is, I don't really need anything, but I've got lots of company tea, so that's good for AP refresh. Pemmican is my endurance. I've got some Stingwing Stew for perception, but I don't really need it, but I did it anyway just because. And we've got some agility foods going, so that'll be extra AP, which is useful. And let's see how we doing here. We've got Mutant Slayers, right leg. Oh wait, actually, what's my current right leg? Because my right leg wasn't great. It's weapon weight with luck. Ghoul Slayers is no good, but luck could actually be luck could be useful because that'll help with ricochet. This is okay. We're gonna keep what we have. I think what we have is a better option for our purposes. All right, and any of that. All right, let's go sell some things. Might take the day off work. Nice. You should. We're watching Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones. I've heard it's good, but I've never seen it. All right, so we've got that. Let's go upstairs here. Got to finish Game of Thrones. How many people do you think have custom names for their weapons? A lot of people. I mean, I don't tend to do that, but I think it's pretty common that a lot of people do. Union Power Armor is a true grind. It is, unless you were here when it was on the scoreboard. then it was, here you go. Now you have it unlocked for all your characters. Not the mods, though. The mods are still a grind. All right, let's go see what we can get at the restaurant. Heavy gunner to strength, more effective than crit damage. No. Not really. I mean, all you need is enough strength to have the damage cards, but in terms of, I mean, you would have both. Like you don't necessarily have to have a choice between crit damage and strength. Oh, you mean strength on the armor? I mean, I'm actually keeping the luck because of, if that's what we're talking, this is not good choices at all. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is not. This is kind of a lousy selection we got here. Yeah, none of these things are helpful. Okay. Well, that's how this vendor is. Sometimes they have like a ton of awesome food, and sometimes they have that, just a bunch of like, bleh. Let me go.
I want nothing to do with
Let me go. There we go. Wow. Golden Void. Hello. What power armor should be used? Whatever you want to use. I mean, I'm going to be using Union because that's what I have, but any power armor is good. It just depends on your needs. There's no should. Tunnel of Love. All right. Let's see. Do we have a nuke on the? We don't have a nuke on the way yet, do we? No. All right. Let's go do Tunnel of Love, or not. Your choice. Union is in the top 3 power armors for you. I mean, it's kind of my go-to at the moment, but I'm that new stuff I want to use. As soon as I'm able to put together a set the way I want it. The new mods look very interesting, and I would like to try them out, but I think it's going to be a bit.
Hello.
Yasmin, and you get along. Yeah, Yasmin's she's a great vendor.
Well, that's too bad. I'm afraid the ride is out of commission.
Let's see here.
What a kind. Don't worry. Now.
Guess I don't understand. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, the thing is, on Food Brine, you can have both. Like, you don't have to choose. It's not like you can only have one food buff at a time. So you can actually have more strength and do more crit damage. Like, they're not exclusive. Union Power Armor is very good. Just takes a long time to get, plus the mods. Yes. And it used to be worse. Like, when they first put it in the stamp vendor, it was crazy expensive. Like, it was... What was it? It was like 800 stamps per piece or something. I mean, it was insane how much it was at first. Thankfully, that got reduced, because otherwise the grind would take, thousands of years. ETC, hello. For food, go crit unless you have extra crit. Well, you can go both. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you don't have to choose. You can do crit damage and go for more strength. Like food buffs are not, you're not limited to one food buff. I guess I don't understand what's going on with that. It's not an either or situation. Like, I can go for strength bonuses, and I can go for crit bonuses, and I can go for agility bonuses and perception, and you can do another carry weight bonus if you want. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Got OE endurance weapon weight Hellcat set with jetpack helmet. You think you'll be fine? I think you'll be fine. Probably. We'll see. You'll either be fine or you won't. It's a 50-50 chance. All right, we got all that. Currently trying to get every legendary effect you want in Hellcat power armor. Nice. I thought about putting a Hellcat set together, but I do like the poison resist that you get with Union and the extra carry weight, because especially playing the heavy gunner vats, I'm going to be using cooling vents instead of calibrated shocks, because that does reduce fusion core drain. So might as well go for something that's gonna, the set. I get the set bonus of carry weight. Come on, there we go. Settler Wanderer's cool, but her guitar gets annoying. Yes. After about, I don't know, a minute, I'm ready to get her. I had her as an ally at a camp once, and it didn't last. It lasted a few minutes. Have a new ally that gives you a buff against robots. Oh, yeah. I use Yasmin, though, because her food, she's such a good source of food that's who I use.
Ride looks great, but if only
Yeah, you can always just look at the patch notes, and I'm sure it'll be in the patch notes tomorrow, all that stuff. It would be my guess. Is there a thing? There we go. There's a thing. Is there a Deathclaw? Somewhere? Maybe? Anywhere? A little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. Only have assassination for armor unlocked. Well, I mean, you're set for PvP. Ooh, both 3 stars too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Couple of 3 stars, a chance for something good. Let's get to this one over here. Looks like we got it all. All right, good job, everybody. Is Mute Fruit Tea worth it if you have company tea? They're different. They do different things. One gives you AP refresh and one gives you extra critical damage, and I would say run both. You're not limited to one food at a time. You're limited to one type of buff from food. You can only take the same, like a particular buff from one food. So like you can't take strength from a bunch of food buffs, but you can take a strength buff, an agility buff. I mean, you can take all the buffs at once. Been doing a Santa build in 3. It's really fun. Awesome. No random live tomorrow. I've done a few of those. I'm not sure what tomorrow's gonna be. I'm gonna do a patch note stream, at least that's the plan. Beyond that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, a lot of it is gonna be server dependent when it comes up and so I just don't know. I don't have a specific plan. Use the Assaultron ally because she's pretty capable. Hard to type out what you mean. You need to speak with your voice to explain things. I get it, I understand. Need calibrated shocks because you'll be over encumbered. Yeah, I'm starting to get there on that, with all the buffs I'm stacking and all of the weapons and whatever. I mean, I've got like so many super stims on my main character right now. I'm trying to go into the raid kind of with overkill, and then I'll moderate as I go, because right now how much I'm carrying is way too much. Now there was another legendary over here somewhere that I went to loot and the body disappeared. Maybe I just wasn't close enough when it died. That's probably what happened. I wasn't close enough when it died. Okay. Let's go back here. You guys are keeping me busy today. Why won't she give me her buff most of the time, saying you already ate? Oh, that one, I think you have to be hungry, John. Because I think if your food and drink meters are full, she'll never give you the buff. But if you talk to her, I mean, the thing is, what you want to do is talk to her, so it's the second option, not the top option. And then you say you want to ask about recipes, and then she has a ton of food that you can buy. A lot of good food options. As term as what she'll give you, I don't know, because I'm always fully fed, so I've never gotten that buff either. It's kind of dependent on, yeah, you have to be kind of starving when you get to her, I believe. I think. Yasmin never, let's see. Yeah, that's what's going on with that. Let's see here. We will do this. I think I'm at the point now where I'm just like storing legendaries. And I already did. Did I already do it? No, love tap. Pickaxe. All right, let's go sell a pile of meat. And then think about what food buffs, what other buffs I might want. Let's see. Not happy about Sentinel still being busted. Saltron identifies as a toaster. Let's see here. Still asleep when you go live? Well, that's the best thing about VODs. You can always watch them after the fact, Ramos. Deathclaw meat. I could cook that for extra strength because it's 2. I might as well. We have a nuke in the air. That's extra strength, but it's like lower tier. So we're not interested in lower tier stuff like that low. Let's see. What are we looking at with stims? I probably 177 super stims. We're getting getting a little carried away. All right, let's go cook some Deathclaw steak. Why not? Might as well make use of that. That's as good as Gulper Stuff Foot in terms of power. Can you stack carnivore stat buffs with stat buffs from T, endurance plus no, food, you get like 1 food buff per. So if using a like pemmican and then use a T for endurance, no. Whatever you use last will override it. You only can use 1 food buff at a time for a particular stat, I guess. Not 1 food buff. 1 food buff for a particular stat. The best way to test that would be to take the T first, because the T is worse, and then put pemmican on top of that and see what happens. It should just override it. Tomorrow's going to be a meltdown on 76. All the players will be wanting to try raids. I would think so. And I think mutated events go. I think we'll stop mutated events tomorrow too. So that'll be interesting. The nice thing about the raid is you can pop in and out of it. Like you can do a stage, pop out, go back and do the next stage. So that's a thing. All right, so what do we have? We have the worst boss event in the game. Definitely go for overeaters on your Hellcat. I would. Anyone know how to reset Yasmin's food list? I thought it was per server hop. Is how I've done it. It's like every server I check her. I don't know if it resets over time or not, but every server it should be different. Got food from her when you weren't hungry? I don't know, Ariel. I've never gotten food from her. I always assumed it was because I needed I was fully fed. So I don't know what the criteria is. How many people will struggle with raids when new players join them? Lots. I'm expecting, since most of the player base has not done the raids yet, I mean, it's a small percentage that have done on the PTS. I would expect most people will probably struggle with raids at first. I mean, I did, I still do. And I've done a lot of them. But I've also never done anything other MMO stuff either, so. Probably just depends on what you're used to. Let's see. What is Meta Union Legendary Stars? I mean, Overeater seems to be what most people go for. I would say that's going to be the first star. And then everything else just kind of depends on your needs. Weapon weight is probably the most popular for the 3rd star. And second, I don't know. I've heard different things. I mean, people like intelligence for leveling. Some people like all AP refresh. Some people mix. I mix endurance and AP refresh. I've heard people putting luck on all of it so they can crit more often. So got a food buff once a few months ago from Yasmin. Nice. So, but yeah, my main character is doing 3 endurance and 2 AP refresh. If I was herbivore, I would go all endurance because company T is so good. But since I'm only getting like half the benefit from company T as a carnivore, I'm only getting half what a herbivore would give. I'm making up for it with a couple of powered pieces. So, need small guns for 3-star weapon weight to craft. Oh yeah. You want strength, and that's the thing. I mean, if you're gonna play like a melee character, like maybe you're gonna play like a melee power armor character, then maybe you want to mix strength and endurance or go all strength. So why do this event if you don't like it? Because it's going and I want to do events. I mean, I want rewards and stuff. That's why. Jeez, I'm not bashing for much. I'm not bashing for much. I think endurance is going to be really popular. I think endurance is already popular now. But yeah, endurance is definitely, and luck. I mean, I think the 2 biggest ones are going to be luck and endurance because of ricochet. I mean, the buff to ricochet is, at least I think it's a buff. The downside is you don't avoid damage anymore with it. You take half damage. But you can kill stuff with ricochet, so to me it seems like an upgrade, but I could see why it's a down. And maybe that's why people are saying bloody downgrade, because ricochet is doing half damage instead of no damage. Maybe that's why people are calling it a nerf. Bullet shield for heavy guns. Yeah, I wish it wasn't a 4-point card, but it is really strong. But still, it's hard to find it's hard to find 4 points. Rely on Mirelurk meat for bonus AP. Yes, the soft shell Mirelurk meat is what I use because it gives double of what regular does. Soft shell Mirelurk, or also the poached angler as well. I think it gives the same bonus as the soft shell Mirelurk, I think, off the top of my head. Endurance is going to 100% be the way to go tomorrow for most builds. Otherworldly horror. Hello, hello. He's spamming birthday cake for AP. Where do you get it from for sweetmeat for tea? You can get it from the restaurant, not the restaurant. There's a recipe vendor inside the White Spring. You know, the one where you have the kitchen, and then it's attached to like the toy store area. One of the vendors sells recipes. Their stock varies though. I mean, when I looked for it, I didn't find it. I actually got mine from Poppy. She had an extra one. She gave it to me on the last stream. And it's also something you can find randomly around the world with recipe spawns. 4-leaf clover buff is going to be real. I think 4-leaf clover is a pretty cool one as well. Famiru, is that someone in the chat? If it is, speak up. Say something. Say hello. Mr. Morp, hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, but that 4-leaf clover change is pretty good, especially if you miss a lot of shots. I mean, if you always connect with your shots, but yeah. We know how VATS is. Even at 95%, you're not hitting everything. Oh, Miru. Oh, okay. I should have recognized you. Yeah. You're in the Discord. Welcome aboard. Hey, Jesse, welcome. Hope they fix the gamer tags missing. Yeah, that should be fixed. I think the problem with that is it has to do with titles. It's just messed up because it's tied to titles now. And because titles didn't make it to the game with the mid-season patch, we have a situation where we have only, yeah, I think that's what's going on, but it should be working. Mr. Morp, thank you very much. Is double XP still going? No, it is over. We still have mutated events, I think, until Wednesday. But yeah, double XP ended at the reset today. But thank you very much. If someone keeps dying in a raid, if we kick them, does someone else get to join, like in queue? They would have to join your team, and then they could join I mean, I wouldn't kick someone because they keep dying. I mean, you gotta keep it, as long as they're trying. I mean, if they're trying to die, it's one thing, but if they're trying and dying, I would definitely not do that, because that just leads to more toxic behavior where, you know, people give up on things. It's like, I keep getting kicked from teams. I'm trying to do the raid and I suck at it, but I died a lot. Like, I really did die a lot when I was first doing them, so it's a thing that's gonna happen. But yeah, people could join your raid mid-raid. They just can't join while you're in the middle of a section. So you have to clear the section or start the section over, and then someone could join in the raid with you. Well, I'm glad you could make it today, Miro. Chewback? Did I miss it? Oh, Chewback. All right. Welcome aboard. Let's see here. Seems that we all play games and know how it is. Yeah, but in terms of this, like, someone can join your... Like, you're not all tied to that raid. You're all checkpointed, though. That is the nice thing, is everyone is checkpointed. So even if you, like, if you leave a team, even if you don't get kicked, suppose you leave a team after, like, the 3rd stage, you are personally checkpointed at the 3rd stage, and so you start a new team and join the raid. You'll actually start past the point where you're checkpointed. So you don't lose all progress, even if you're removed from the team or you leave, or, you know, whatever. Maybe your phone rings and you have to answer the phone and you have to leave your team. And if you leave, and if the team leader leaves, that's another nice thing. Even if the team leader leaves, you're not booted. It's not like an expedition or a daily op. Say your team leader crashes, which we know happens. Look at all the power armor. You still keep going in the raid. Just somebody else is made team leader and you just keep on going. So I think the raids are structured pretty well as far as that goes. Let's see here. It's just going to be toxic, and we read about it a lot on Reddit. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I do hear, I remember reading that a lot on expeditions when they first started. People saying, oh, I'm always getting kicked at the end. Team leader kicked me at the end, or at daily op. I got kicked right at the end, right before rewards. I'm like, I've never had that happen. I've had people crash, and that happened, and it was obvious that's what happened. But I've never had, like, just some, you know, randomly been kicked from a team in the middle of a daily op or an expedition. Thankfully. Let's see. Let's store this stuff. Berserker's Power Fist? Nope. Chameleon? Nope. Chameleon? Nope. Always nope with Chameleon. Mole Rat Bat? No. Let's see. Nuka. Yeah. All kinds of. Let's just put all these plans away. Here, let's do this. At this point, I'm just kind of storing any plans, and I'll just move them over to other characters, and maybe I need them, maybe I don't, but I know I don't need them on this character. So, let's go up here and sell some stuff. When do raid go live? Truth, I don't know. Probably not tomorrow. Because I don't really know what the plan is going to be tomorrow in terms of the, you know, because I never know how long the servers are going to be down. So it's really hard to plan like that, and it's not like I can do it. Like, I would have to coordinate with other people. So I'll be doing a raid on Friday with this character, but beyond that, I don't know. I'm not planning on it. I mean, it's always possible, but I'm not planning to do that tomorrow. Since it's dependent on too many things. You know, it's dependent on other people being ready and me and the servers coming up at a time when I know. So yeah. Let's see. Don't think the raid will be so difficult that we need to kick people from it. I'm hoping not. I mean, my kind of policy on that is if somebody's trying, I don't kick them for whatever it is. If somebody's trying to do whatever, I don't kick people. That's kind of my thing. Tomorrow though, raids go live. I think me being part of Asmon Gold's Reddit, you're a auto ban from all the Reddit pages. Oh, good source of Starlight Berries. It is the, well, I went there. Go to here. Black Mountain Ordnance has a good amount. There's, I think, 10 bushes there, and then go into the deep. Not here, not that deep, but go through the you know, the trap door. That's the other spot. All right, Johnny, have a good night. Hey, student, welcome. I think dropped about 90 plans at the mall today. Oh, let's go. Let's check here. Let's check here. Wait, I saw. All right, let's go. Let's go. So many people. Let's see. Gotta get going, guys. All right, John, have a good night. On raids, there's no limit. Raids, you can keep doing them over and over again. There's no, they're an unlimited situation. Every time someone asks how long maintenance will be, it's extended another hour. Yeah. So this is the guy, Antoine. He is the one that sells recipes. Let's see what he has. So he's got all kinds of stuff. His inventory will vary though. So I mean, yeah, see right here. So here you go, Hermos. He has it. It's 100. If he's got it, roughly 110 caps, somewhere in that neighborhood. So this is where you would go if you're looking for that recipe. He may have it, he may not though. But yeah, this is where you go. Antoine in the mall. Meowfu, hello, hello. Unlocked arms keepers that got a box mod for poisoners. Oh, great, nice. Hey Chuggy, raids are 4 people. They are 4 people things. They're just like all the other teams. 86 out of 96, nice. No, they're not going to be bigger. Let's see, we've got a thingy here. Raids aren't locked by the week. No, you can grind them. There's no time gating at all. You can do as many as you can stand. Time frame 3.5 hours to 13 hours. Oh, for the update. Look, there's no water in the lake. Somebody drained the lake. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it can be any amount of time. I mean, the shortest I've ever seen a down is like an hour and a half. Because I remember it did come up under 2 hours once. Maybe an hour and 45 minutes. But they did have that one that was like 13 hours. It might have been longer. But it was like 13 hours was like the record downtime. So I guess we're going over this direction. Oh, there we go. There's some Mirelurks. Let's get our tag in one. And still miss everything, because, you know. Getting the levels up, 169. Not as many levels as the last stream, with the double XP and all that. Let's see, there is a thing up here. Sometimes he wanders off and goes over to Grafton Steel and attacks super mutants. So let's see if I can get him to attack me. Let's see, I think you'll need about 4 hours, so probably around 1 to 2. Yeah, I don't know. ESO Rage, which are also farmable. Oh, okay, cool. If they lock them to once a day or a week, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that. I mean, the daily ops was kind of that way. You know, at first they did it where you get like one free plan. You have one chance at a plan per day, or a plan, or a, yeah. And after that, there wasn't a whole lot of point beyond like an ammo farm. And then they made it better with expeditions where, yes, you get one free plan per week, but every time you do it, you earn tickets that you can buy the stuff you're missing, which is a way better system. And then the raids are just, I mean, there's no currency with the raids, but yeah, you can just keep going over and over again, which is how it should be. I mean, if you're going to make repeatable content, you should make it so it can actually be repeated as much as the players want. So, Chameleon, something or other. Think expeditions were once a day. No, expeditions were, it's once a, oh no, okay, so the thing with expeditions, yeah, I forgot about that. Expeditions were different at first. They're not how they used to be. It used to be expeditions, you could only lead, you weren't limited to how many you could do, but you were limited to how many you could start. You could only start 1 per day because you had those batteries that you had to earn. And then you could start 1 per day, but you could join other people's as much as there were. But yeah, that was the limit before, and then they got rid of the batteries, and then they just said you can do as many as you want. You don't need batteries. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was kind of rough. They were a lot harder to farm. You needed other people to start them. I forgot about that. Obviously. Yeah, remember the batteries, the ultrasight batteries? Ugh. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore. I almost got here in time to hit it. Executioner's pickaxe. What are we doing? Let's see. Do a moonshine jamboree and AFKing it yet again. I think that's a pretty common thing. People just go in the basement and sit on the couch. That is a thing that people do. Something. Oh. It's a rat. Once per person. Yeah, you can only lead once per day. But you could do as many as you could join, but in terms of starting your own, you can only do one, yeah. Leftover apple pie. That sounds awesome. What's with the caravan system? Are 2 other vendors coming tomorrow also? We don't know. They got turned off by the PTS, and I'm not sure if they'll be turned back on for tomorrow. There has not been, they haven't said anything about it. All they said is they were disabling them on the PTS, and I don't even know why it was done. So yeah, that's a question mark. We'll find out tomorrow. Have a PA heavy side build for your main commando character, but you think it's just gonna rip the band-aid off and go in using your regular low health commando? I would do that. I would do that. I mean, if you don't have a build that you're ready for, I would do whatever you're most optimized for. If it's between those two things is what I would do. And you can always adjust. I mean, that's the thing. If it turns out rough, that it's not going the way you want, you can always, you can always change and do something different. That's what I would do. I mean, I'm not going heavy gunner because of the raids. I'm going heavy gunner because of the AP cost change. And I want to try VATS. Let's have lots of that. I just want to do VATS heavy gunner, and that just happens to be what I'm doing, but it's not because of the raid. When battery existed, it was once daily for your battery and then mooch off others. Exactly. And you only got 5 tickets. Yeah, the amount of tickets you got was less. You could get up to 10, right? On your very first one, right? Like the one you were leading, you could get up to 10, and you could get up to 8 if you were a follower, and that was dependent on all the optional objectives. Yeah, I mean, you actually got fewer tickets, and stuff used to cost a whole lot more. And they basically made it so you get more tickets and stuff costs less, which is really cool. So 180 on the scoreboard, nice. A Santa build, it'll be the stream before Christmas, so probably the 23rd. Nukanite mentioned they'll go live tomorrow as well, new vendors. It's a question mark, John. We don't know. I mean, originally that was intended, but at this point they were disabled on the PTS, so I think there's reason to think they might. I mean, I don't know. So I'm just saying it could be either one. I'm not going to assume one way or the other. Put out new Deathclaw outfit and backpack somehow. Yeah, it'd be nice. Low HP without PA is hard. It is hard. It is hard in the raid. It is hard, but it's not. It's possible. I've seen it plenty of times. Let's see here. Expect to die and expect failure. Not just my mantra for the raid, but also Scottish family motto. Okay. Just switch from rifleman to heavy gunner using the Gatling laser. Love the accuracy and laser visuals. Yeah, I think Gatling laser is pretty cool. Looking forward to Tesla cannon. Oh yeah, Tesla cannon will be fun. Supposed to get milepost 0 on the update, but we all know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. All right, so let's see here. What food buffs do I have? I'm trying to think of what I've got and what I could go for. Let's drink a bunch of this. It's all gonna spoil. Oh, it looks like it's all gonna spoil. All right, let's just drink it all. Brahmin milk doesn't last all. Okay, so we've got, we don't care about the liver. I mean, liver, that's luck, which is fine. I don't really care about luck. Plus that takes starlight berries as well. So I've got extra AP. I've got extra agility. I've got a little bit extra strength for carry weight, basically. I've got damage resist, which I don't care about. I've got endurance, which I do care about. What is this? I don't care about that or that. That's extra carry weight, which will be useful. And we got a few, and we got perception, which isn't that useful, but I have it anyway. Oh, I need perfect, oh, and I have extra crit damage. I think I have all the foods I need. Let's go to the, let's go buy some more perfect bubblegum though. Gallon Brahma milk before challenge completed. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, failing is how you learn. Well, hopefully. And welcome, Zimara. I didn't welcome you before, did I? Because I think you posted earlier and I just didn't see it. Or maybe you didn't. Either way, welcome, welcome, welcome. Belated welcome. All right, so we'll do that, and then let's see. I'm feeling like I'm pretty raid ready. Oh well, as ready as I can get until tomorrow when we actually get the perk card changes, and then we'll go there. Oh, there's a bunch of plants. Anyone need some plants? Look at, wow, okay. Anyone need some plants? I mean, these are probably nothing amazing. What is this? Nothing amazing. But there's a bunch of random plants here at the a bunch of those things too. A bunch of random plants at the at Foundation in the donation crate. Anyone's interested in that? How much gold do I have anyway? 15. Wow, I have a lot of gold. 1,500. All right. Where is Minerva? Should I check out Minerva? I still need some of this, but where's Minerva? Does anyone know? Is she at the White Spring? It feels like this, or she's gonna be a Atlas or the White Spring. I don't remember. We'll just do some fast traveling. Let's see if she's got anything that I might want. I probably not, but well. You have got Ticket Revenge. Is that going to be any help with raids? It should be okay, Ariel. Actually, if you're playing a Commando, it should be good. Oh, she's at Atlas? Okay. I should have waited. I should have paused and let everyone, before just like doing that. I've been to Atlas. Thank you, everybody. Not sure what's going on with Ticket to Revenge. They did something to it, and sure, it's fixed now. It's had all kinds of issues with the legendary effects changing or going away, and it's all how it's supposed to be now. It may not be the way everyone wants it, but it's the way it's intended. Is where it is at the moment. Let's see. What? Oh, you want to know what she's selling? Well, here you go. She has the alien backpack. She's got all of the Arctic Marine peace plans. Brotherhood of Steel minigun paint. She has a Crusader pistol. If you're looking for that, she's got that. And she has the Gauss minigun as well. Oh, this must be, is this a big sale? No, it's not a big sale. Wow, she's got good stuff. Gauss minigun. She's got Meatbag Stash box, Slocum's Joe power armor paint, and the Wendigo tube. So everything she has fits on one page. The answer to the question, does she have anything I want? She doesn't. Although the Gauss minigun, no, I can't really do that. I can't feed it. Plus, I like the Gatling plasma better anyway. So yeah, but the Gauss minigun, that's pretty cheap. Crusader pistol, that's not cheap, but it takes away the RNG. All right, let's go buy some more. Let's go buy some more perfect bubble gum and maybe some lunch boxes if I need those. Mr. Morb, thanks again. Have a good day. Think new skins are coming for Crusader pistol, even though you don't use it. I like the Crusader pistol, but I don't use it much. I mean, at the moment, I don't have a lot of diversity in what I'm doing at the moment. And in fact, speaking of that, I've been trying to decide on what my next character is going to be after this one. Originally, I want to do Pacifist, but I cannot figure out how to do it. So that's going to be not going to happen next time around, I don't think. Plus, I don't really want to do power armor back to back. I'm kind of over power armor at this point because of my main character and this one. It's all I've been doing for like a month, so I'm ready to do a character that's not using that. All right, how many lunch boxes do I have? Not that I really need a lot of levels, but I don't have any. Well, let's buy 4 lunch boxes. How about that? Why not? We'll open that up at the next event. Just one more lunchbox. There we go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's cool that it can shoot 5.56, but you still like your auto 10 better. Yeah. Going back to the 10mm pistol then. I mean, in terms of like single shot, I like the Crusader. But for automatic, I like the 10mm since the Crusader doesn't do that. I've ever done a bloody straight from the vault? I've done a low health character one time on stream, yeah. It's not all that different. It's a little more maintenance, but it's really not all that different. On the new changes, once the dust settles, doing a video on all the new changes? I don't know. I mean, I kind of do when there's like changes like that, I tend to do them as they happen on the PTS. So like the perk card changes, I've already done that. I'm not going to do another one of those. As far as a lot of the other changes, like, I mean, there's a lot of like small damage number changes to a lot of weapons. I don't really want to do a video just doing that because I mean, it's so many weapons. So I don't know. I don't have any specific plans. I mean, what I'll probably do is just test things. I mean, a lot of things that I've tested in the past are changed. So I'll probably just test things, you know, as they are, like like test weapons, and I can start testing weapons again. I'm looking forward to being able to test weapons again. We've been in the state of like no reason to test them because so much stuff is changing. So, and the new stuff, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I just kind of go with what feels like the right thing to do. Second character is pistols and speed. Oh, 10mm to replace. I don't know, Ariel. I have not decided on what the next character is going to be. I mean, I wanted to do a pacifist build. I really do. I just cannot figure out a way to make it work until, because you need things like Ricochet, but that doesn't kick in until level 38. And you need a power armor like reflective on your, or reactive plates on your power armor. I have no way to get that right out of the gate either. So it's just like, I can't really make it work early on. I wouldn't be able to do anything pacifist wise. So I just can't figure out how to do it. Yeah, Ghost. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't have a specific plan in terms of charting changes. Let's put it this way. I'm not going to do a video on like some comprehensive video that gives you every single thing that's changed with this update. That I'm not planning to do. Number one, it's just too difficult. The way they've done the patch notes is just so, like, there's so much. I mean, there's pages and pages and pages of things. And sometimes we have a change here. Something was changed here, you know, well, you can't see my hands, but something gets changed early on, and then it gets changed 2 or 3 times. And so trying to figure out how that's different from live and when I mean, it's like, it's a ton of work just to even figure out what would be included in that video. So, oh, look at this. Census violence. Yeah, I can finish this before the next event. Is Arctic Marine armor any good? I mean, it's marine armor. The Arctic part isn't that great. In terms of the cryo resist, it's not that strong. You'd think it would be more. It's not that much, but you don't really, cryo damage really isn't much of a thing anyway. So what did it do here? Oh, it put me in a weird spot. Here we go. Probably get attacked by Scorched here, I think.
Citizen. By authority.
Helmet with the armor. I think so.
Citizen.
I'm not positive. I do think there's a helmet with it though. I think there is a helmet. I think. I'm not positive. I just looked at it on Minerva and I don't remember. So I'm saying I think there's a helmet, but I'm not positive. Let's see. We don't want our explodey one. That's not good. This thing's not good. All right. Are the cows hostile? I guess the cows turned hostile. All right, cool. Set bonus is cryo resist. Well, it's not a set bonus, right? I mean, it just has like some of the pieces have cryo resistance on them, but I don't think there's a set bonus. I just think the pieces have cryo resistance. And it's not that high, but I don't think there's a set bonus. Hey, Nerval, welcome. Poison help with big and last raid boss, that slippery snake. I don't know that it does. I think a lot of the damage it does is not poison damage. I think it's direct damage. So I don't know that poison resist. It may help a little bit, but he just does a lot of damage that's not poison as well. And the same thing with the crystal room. I don't think that's poison damage that those clouds do. I think it's just direct damage because my poison resist on the PTS was like around 200 usually, and it didn't seem to do a whole lot. Cryo resistance just exists for PvP and freezing floaters, which are not known for being dangerous. Yeah, I mean, cryo resist is really something that's not super net. Am I just getting like one of these at a time? Like one Scorched at a time? That's the easiest one of these ever. There is a helmet. All right, thank you. My armor plans just based on how it looks. Oh, I know. My favorite power armor is T51. It's definitely not with the best set bonus or anything like that, but I like how it looks.
Parameters.
I mean, in this game, frankly, it doesn't. I mean, if you get looks are as good a measuring stick as anything else. I mean, one armor set over another in terms of like resistances, yeah, there may be different numbers, but for the most part, in most cases, it doesn't matter that much. So I think looks is just fine. Well, and I'm not positive on that, Ghost. I think some of it's poison damage and some of it isn't. It's really hard to tell, especially based on how much damage I was taking, because with as much poison damage as I have on that character that I was doing raids with, I could let Earl just spit on me all day long or a Mirelurk Queen all day long and take no damage. So for as much damage I'm taking, it makes me wonder, okay, does he just do an insane amount of poison damage, or is some of the damage not poison? And I just don't know. Elden Ring armor helps a little, but not big. I mean, what matters the most are like legendary effects and like set bonuses, stuff like that. But like in terms of the numbers, I mean, they matter. It's not they don't matter at all. It's just if you like the way if you love the way marine armor looks, go ahead and use it. It's like a mid. I think it's a mid-tier armor, but you probably aren't gonna notice a huge difference between that and like Secret Service for most things. Fire and Cryo were cut from Fallout 4. Admittedly, don't know why they were re-added here. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, if there was actually, I mean, I wish the cryo resistance actually helped you. Like when you get like the mutated freezing, you know, when they hit you and it freezes your character. I wish it helped with that, and it doesn't. That's kind of my gripe with cryo, is that it, you know, cryo resistance is that it doesn't. it doesn't stop you from getting frozen. It only stops you from the cryo damage, which isn't really much of a thing at all in this game. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird deal. But who knows? I mean, that could change. I mean, we could end up with something that shoots, you know, snowballs at you, or, you know. I mean, I know PvP, you know, people use cryolators in PvP in the past, and it can definitely help you with that, but...
Expectation, values.
And there is a... I mean, there... So, the, what is it? One of the... In the third stage of the raid... One of the Enclave soldiers, load bearing, all right, I can make it there. This is going to be done in less than a minute. One of the Enclave soldiers uses an auto grenade launcher. It's a unique one that actually does cryo damage. Only, I don't know if it actually does cryo damage, but it basically drains your AP and it slows you down. And having cryo resistance doesn't help at all against that, is what I could say. I mean, your AP goes to 0. It's a very frustrating enemy, to be honest. He's the one you want to kill the first, if you can. If you can kill him first, that's what you want to do. But so I'm not really sure where cryo resistance actually helps you in this game, because the things I would want it to protect me from, it doesn't seem to protect me from. So Arctic is BS. Yeah, I mean, for the most part it is. I mean, I think it looks cool, but in terms of like the benefits of it, as long as you get a cryo resist legendary perk when we finally have it matters. Oh yeah, call it like popsicle protection or something. All right, let's see. Here we go. In raid, the first 3 are always random, then the snake always at the end. No, the stages are all the same. Like the first stage is always the same things. I mean, each stage is always the same thing. There's really not much as far as randomness goes. There's really not much randomness at all in the raid. So it's like in fact, I mean, like an expedition is kind of random, right? Like you always have that section in the middle where you're not sure what your objective is going to be, or actually even at the beginning, right? So your objectives can change. Where the raid, the objectives are always the same, which means once you learn it, that should make it easier for you. Which mutants first star for weapons would have maybe 35 versus when muted, maybe 35% against super mutants. I would like to see them go through I mean, hopefully they will go through legendary effects and reevaluate them and make them, yeah, fix them up. How about that? Because we definitely need an overhaul with legendary effects. Because especially now that we can put anything we want. I mean, basically we can put whatever we want on our weapon. The legendary effects need to be stuff we would actually choose. And there are certain effects like you're never actually going to choose. Like I'm not going to choose hunters. That's not going to be a thing where I go, oh, I want to put hunters on my weapons. I'm going to do me a hunter set. Like that's just not a thing that people do. So if it's not a thing someone would intentionally choose, then it needs to be fixed to a point where somebody might choose. Like it doesn't necessarily, everything doesn't have to be meta. But I mean, there has to be like a legit reason for people to choose things. And if there isn't, then that thing needs to be changed or removed or something. But who knows? More niche gear. I mean, there's niche, like that's the thing, like troubleshooters, okay, I'm gonna run silos, I'm gonna run, you know, I'm gonna run whatever, where there's a lot of robots, or I have a daily op where there's robots, right? Okay. That's niche, you might want to do that, because robots are pretty tough. Same thing with super mutants, I want to have something for eviction notice, something when I run West Tech. But you don't really have that thing of like, okay, I want to have hunters for that time when there's a whole bunch of animals, you know, or for Mirelurks. You're just like, that's just not a thing you're going to do. So like those effects something needs to happen in addition to just resistance or damage. Like you need some sort of other bonus. Like even if it's something like bonus experience, maybe just bonus experience against that creature, just something to make it, like, to even give it a chance to be chosen. Because right now, there's no chance I'm going to choose those effects unless I'm just doing something silly for a video. Like, I'm never going to choose those effects. Is my 50 cal right now regular or ultrasight? Just regular. I don't usually run ultrasight on things. The only time I run ultrasight ammo is... I'll sometimes run on, like, a plasma. And I'll run it on... LMG, just because the ammo is just you can't really craft it reasonably otherwise. But I don't really find that I need it. I mean, the damage isn't I don't know. I mean, I might do that if I was going to run this all the time, but I don't.
Token. Dispersed.
Niche roleplay isn't always an answer, I guess. But I mean, I don't know what the roleplay is going to be for that, you know? I mean, that can always be an answer, but basically you just have these effects that just aren't, I don't know, why have them? You know, I mean, do something. Vampire for armor would be cool to see. Every time someone hits you, you gain. That would actually be kind of interesting, actually. Vampire armor, every time a melee attacker hits you. Well, let's see, how would that work? I don't know if that would work. That would make you, I mean, that would make you 100% unkillable. Every time an enemy hits you, you got strength? Or you got health back? Yeah. It would be interesting, but I think that'd be so broken. That'd be so broken. I can't imagine. Let's see where we at. Okay. Hunters would be a good choice now for a PA. Snake would count as an animal. I don't know if I actually don't know if it counts as an animal or not. I'm not sure. It may not have a classification. I saw a conversation the other day in Discord, maybe it was today, where someone talked about that and they were saying that it doesn't count as an animal. So I don't actually know if it does or not. I'm not sure. Oops, I've got, hang on. Get rid of some of this stuff. I have weapon weight reduction armor. I guess I just don't have enough, but not like I need all these assault rifles and combat rifles and shotguns, and my carry weight's not very good. Let's do, I've got which one is it? This one? Extra carry weight, and that's another thing that'll be fixed when the update hits is the sorting. It's like not being able to sort by spoil is so... I'm over it. I want to be able to sort by spoil. Hey Matthew, welcome. As long as we don't end up with a meta where you need a different weapon for each enemy type, that sounds way too high maintenance, yes. I wouldn't want that either. And that's another thing, right? I mean, right now you can do something where you get 50% damage against everything. Why would you choose a weapon that only gives 50% against certain things? You know, it doesn't, you need more. Hunters should give a ability to talk to animals, or maybe a chance to pacify, or have them, maybe give them a chance to fight for you. How about that? Like there's a chance, like if I'm using hunters, you know, animals have a chance to become allies or something for some limited amount of time. Just some different effect to make it unique instead of just like, here's 50% more damage against this one type of enemy. I mean, there are things that can be done, obviously, and they're, you know, and that's what I would say, like either fix it or axe it, one of the two. Pissed off goat, hello. Heavy gunner, no VATS. Is there a place for you in the new raid? Yeah. Yeah, you'll still be okay. I mean, VATS with critical hits will do more damage, but you'll be fine. You'll still be able to do plenty of damage without VATS. Let's see here. Was trapped in their camp, so you shot your way out. What would I use as a first star for solar? Overeaters. That's what I do use, is overeaters on my solar set. Me too, Ario. Legendary perks need to be rebalanced. Apart from the specials, people only use about 3 of them. Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Collection complete.
Think unique legendary mods for certain weapon types would be really cool. Yeah, I mean, more so than just having it be, you know, melee or ranged. You can have it so it only works on, you know, whatever. Yeah, I can see, I mean, that could be interesting too, to have like certain weapon types or even certain weapons have effects that are kind of exclusive. I mean, that could be interesting for sure. All right, we're leaving. We're heading out. I've had enough defending for right now. Think a buff Ghoul Slayer damage star. I don't think buffing the... I don't think the answer is to buff the damage, to be honest. Because it doesn't... Because frankly, for me, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter how much damage you gave a hunter's or any other kind of specific enemy type weapon. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to carry like one weapon per enemy. I want something that's good against everything. So unless you're going to give me something that gives me some special thing that's not damage related, if it's XP or whatever, just something, just give me some unique effect that's not related to damage, and then maybe. animals have a percent chance to fight for you and they do 200% more. Yeah, just something like that. Just, you know, just something cool. I think there are cool things you could do to give, and then that would be a fun thing to play, right? Then you could actually go and you are welcome, goat. You could just like go out and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go out and see how many animals I can get to fight for me. You know, maybe it wears off after 60 seconds or something like that. Or yeah, I don't know, just something fun. I think that could be fun. I mean, it doesn't have to be an amazing thing. It can just be, oh, I thought that was a mole miner. It doesn't have to be an amazing effect, but it would have to be something I'd want to use. And right now, they're just not things I want to use. Hunters can turn you into a Caesar the Dog Whisperer. There you go. Overseer Pete, hello. A summoner build would be very fun. Something. I mean, there are a lot of things that could be done. And I've heard a lot of good suggestions from people, and just, you know, over time in terms of ways that the effects could be fixed. I think more damage would be the worst option. I just think that would be pointless. So, but, you know, imagine if it gave bonus. I mean, imagine if Mutant Slayers gave you extra bonus experience against super mutants. Well, there's your West Tech weapon, right? I'm going to equip my Mutant Slayer's weapon. I'm going to get bonus damage when I grind that, or when I go to Eviction Notice, or because people are all about extra experience, right? So, like I said, there are things that could be done, but we'll see. There's a lot of work, you know, a lot of things that need overhauling in the game, and I'm sure they'll get to, you know, everything eventually. Right now, they seem to be most focused on the perks, you know, overhauling the perks, which I think is a really good place to start because the perks are really in need of an overhaul. I would hope that at the end of it, after they're done overhauling the perks, that we get some new ones. I know we're getting a bunch. We're getting like 30 new perks with the ghoul, you know, when the playable ghoul comes. Hopefully we get more than just that though. Like I'm hoping we get other things. Let's see, there's that. Oh, mutated party pack. Let's open that up, shall we? Oh. M, where does M come in the alphabet? There we go. Summoner, but for animals. The fact they changed medics and made it actually useful gives you hope they will change more effect. Yeah, exactly. Todd said there are no bugs from the update tomorrow. Awesome. Swapping the damage bonus to 50% more XP on kill, and all these would make everyone consider them. I don't know that. I mean, yes, that's true, but I don't know that. I think that's overshooting a bit. I don't think an extra. Because if you think of the lengths people go to for every little bit of XP, right? Like they'll put the tomb at their camp and read the book to get 5% or whatever it is. I think if you gave them like 15% more, people would be over the moon with it. I think 50 is just, I mean, 50 is the nuts. So I would not expect that, but what do I know? I mean, I have no expectation at all. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen or should happen. I'm just saying that's a possibility, just something along those lines. I keep looking here. Oh, there we go. That's what I meant to do. And I didn't turn in my tokens. Shame on me. Gotta be pretty close. I don't need Brahmin meat. Buff out. What does Comex do? Perception, agility. I'm not doing sneak attack, so I don't need that. Let's see. Mole rat jerky. Everyone's talking at once. Let's see. I'm not gonna use orange mentats. Yes, it's VAT's accuracy, but I would do other things. Since drugs are different than food, drugs you only get one buff at a time. Did used to be that way, but it's that way now. Halloween skull mask, awesome. Let's see here. Trust Todd, there will be no bugs. 70 more stands for jetpack. All right, cool, nice. If the effect carried over to Nukinade farming with, oh yeah, 15% or 25. Poor muties with that effect, yes, for sure. There would be no alive mutants on the thing. All right, so we have a powering event. We've got Wolf Horde in the forest. We've got, I'm boycotting this event still. They don't give us a legendary at the end, so I'm boycotting it. Let's see, we already had that thing. All right, let's do, wait, what is this? Oh, a refuge daily. I'm like, what is this doing? Yeah, I hate these dailies. I never do them. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do bots on parade, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm on PC, Rod. Would prefer The camp special machines last 1 hour before they make the Mothman tomb, give us more XP. Yeah. Intelligence. Oh, yeah, that's true. Intelligence weapons. They saw how much we love stacking drugs endlessly in other games. And they're like, yeah, for sure. Pissed Off Goat, thank you very much. Hope you and everyone else has a wonderful day. Well, you too. Thank you very much, Goat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's start this up and shoot some, I guess, ghouls. Whatever attacks here. Good going, Goat. Yes, exactly. Let's see. But I am very much looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to having like new stuff. I like when new stuff, even if it's stuff people don't want, whatever. As long as we get new stuff, that's a good thing because it shows that work is being done on the game and this is a lot. Like the raids, that's a lot of work. You can tell that a lot of work was done into the raids, and I think overall it's a good system. You know, whether the mechanics of the raids sit well with people in terms of the build niches that are favored. The fact that they have the checkpointing thing going where you're basically protected every time you finish a stage and checkpoint it. That protects you from being kicked from the team or the game crashing or whatever. I think that's a really good way that they did it. I do like all the perk overhauls they're doing for the most part. So only have 5 addictions now for junkies instead of infinite. Well, you can have more than 5. You just can't benefit from more than 5. I would like to see that change. Like if I would overhaul junkies, I would uncap it personally. To have, another player. I would uncap junkies. That's the way I would do it. If you want to get, I think there's 12 addictions, either 12 or 13. I don't remember. But if you want to get all the addictions, because that is a crazy amount of debuff you're taking, if you want to do that. I think you should benefit from it. I think that would be a fun play style to like take, because I think it's 30 special points that you lose if you have every addiction. That's a lot of special points to lose. But if I want to do 130% more damage with it, sure, let me do it. Let me take the hit. Junkies is hilarious in 4. I've never played that way. But in 4, like the drawbacks on things was a lot, especially if you play on survival mode. Like debuffs in general were kind of brutal. I gotcha. Hope the new Tesla cannon is bad for XP. I think it actually should be decent for tagging, I think. I only played with it a little bit when it was brand new. I never revisited it. I figured I'd just wait until it came to live. But I know there are people that were using it, and a lot of people really liked it. And it did get a buff somewhere along the line in terms of damage. It's a slow-firing weapon, though, so I would rather have people use those than the Cremator, put it that way. I like when the ghoul spawns inside the... There we go. No, I got you. I don't think you can get anything good for doing this. Settle for a working game. It's been a tough couple of updates. Yeah, working game would be great. We're all hoping for that. Wish Bethesda would change with your inventory when you learn a new plan. It doesn't go to the top of the plans you already know. Yeah, the plan thing seems to be an ongoing nuisance. It doesn't ever seem to be quite right. I mean, the latest thing for me is I learn a plan, and if I have a bunch of plans to learn, I'll click on one to learn it, and then it'll jump me to the top of my plan list, and I have to scroll back down. That's been happening a lot lately, which is kind of not ideal. Attacking the Nuka machine. How many do you think? 4 to 13. Oh, there's a legendary over there. Uncapped junkies would make full health viable. Well, full health is already viable. I think it would just be fun. Anything that adds variety, I think, is a good thing. Gourmands, Gatling Plasma, and I got a quad something or other. Just trying to do... Are we close? I think we got them all. I think we got them all. It'll have growing pains like Expeditions. It'll have many issues on launch, so we'll get ironed out over time. Just hope when the second raid releases, the first raid doesn't become dead. Yeah. Well, and the key to that is to actually not wait too long. I mean, that's part of the problem when you release one thing at a time is people get sick of the first thing. Even if it's good, they get sick of it. and then they go on to the new thing. I mean, that was like with Nuclear Winter, right? Because they had the Flatwoods map forever, and then when they released the Morgantown map, that was all people did because everyone was sick of the Flatwoods map. So, yeah. But I think because it's their first raid, it's smart to only put out one at a time. Because because the content is so different than anything else we have. Tesla can arc now, so it'll be good. Oh, okay, that should be good. Nobody does a pit anymore since it's the most dangerous game. It's just better for loot. Yeah, it's faster. It's just, yeah. Yeah, compared to the pit. Let's see. I don't need Gatling Plasma. I have all the Gatling Plasma mods that I need, so I'll just put this in the script. Actually, put this in the script machine. Quad pump action shotgun. All right. Test your metal. Let's go see if our metal will pass the test. Mr. Three Paws. Is the Ultrasight optimized bracers one of the rare ones for Union? Oh, Union doesn't have any rare things. Union is all, you can buy all the mods. Have I used or did I do a video on the new Tesla cannon? I did I did it on the first day of the PTS. It was just like an early look at the Tesla cannon. It wasn't super comprehensive because I didn't know what to even look at. I just wanted to show people because there were so many people are like, I want to know, I want the Tesla cannon. I want to see it. I want to see it. So I just did a quick video saying this is what it looks like basically. And I tested it a little bit, but it was not an extensive test, but I did a video on it. It's definitely not, it was not an all you need to know about the Tesla cannon for sure. Because I didn't really know much about it either, and I didn't use it much. Let's see, alphabetically, chronologically, or just by what we can notice? No idea what that's about. Oh, shame Mr. 3 isn't here. I'd ask him how many bugs will be in the update. Oh, new mods on the new PA seem cool. Yeah, there's the gimbal bracers, if that's what you're talking about. I tested those a little bit. They didn't seem to do anything when I tested them. That was the only new mod that I learned, though. I didn't get any of the other ones. I can tell you the jump height with the, I don't even know what that mod is called, but the one that gives you higher jump height, and that does stack with Marsupial, you jump crazy high. I saw a player that had that on them. I was on a team with someone, and they unlocked it during one of the expo, or one of the raids, and you jump crazy high with it. Andy, hello. Yeah, it's not the best. Like, in terms of, like, if you want to know all about it, it's not super informative. And it's actually changed, like, it got buffed, and it wasn't working properly either, so. I'm sure other people have better videos on that weapon. I'll make a video on it, but it won't be, you know, I'll do another video on it probably. Once it actually comes to live. Let's see. Hey, get anyone? Do you think there'll be any extra features that didn't intend tomorrow? Of course, there always are. There's always going to be something unintended tomorrow, or with an update. I don't think that's not. I mean, that's probably never been a thing, like an update that doesn't have unintended things. Hey Blake, welcome. Hey Paul, welcome. Been lurking for most of the stream with sound low. Low, that's not okay. You miss all the clever things that I said. The new PA mods are, yes, the new PA mods are only for that new power armor. Yeah, that power armor doesn't share mods with anything else. It has its own stuff. So you'll go in when you get a piece and unlock it. You won't be able to mod it until because that's a separate plan. That also drops some raids.
It's time to turn up the heat. You're gonna love what we've got for you in round 2.
Let's see here. Morgantown was the better map. Yeah, it was, Imara. But for me, I didn't start playing. When I started playing, that's all that people did. So, I mean, Flatwoods I liked to try just because it was different, but it just hardly ever... I almost always voted for Flatwoods, you know, because when you voted for the map at the beginning, but it almost never went through because everyone was sick of it, which is understandable. I wish it would come back, even though I think there's no chance. How good is the power armor? It seems like it's pretty good. I mean, it's power armor. It's got, like, the damage resistance is pretty good. The rad resistance is less than other power armor. It has less rad resistance, but it still has rad reduction, so. But I didn't actually run it because I couldn't mod it, so I didn't actually use it. So I don't know. But it does have a set bonus that reduces your fusion core drain by 25%, so it should be good for VATS. I mean, the mods were just hard to get, so like there's just not really, hasn't really gotten much use. Had a junkies faster, less AP railway in your stash and realized you had a quad mod. Oh, nice. Always voted for the one with the giant bridge. Yeah, that was a Flatwoods map. Same. He did a video. Yeah, Turtle did a video on the power armor. I didn't see it, but I know he did a video on the power armor. I don't know if he had all the mods though, because he said 3 mods, and I think there's 4. I'm pretty sure there's 40 mods, so I'm guessing he just did the best he could with what he could get his hands on. The mods are really rare. Yeah, I mean, I did like 20 some odd raids, and in terms of the new mods, I only unlocked 1. And even mods overall, like I never got a jetpack. I think I unlocked maybe 3 mods for it. You know, like total power armor mods, but only one of them was new. Something like that. Peace out. He didn't have all the mods, so I would have been shocked. I mean, you would have to do a lot of raids to get them all, based on my experience. But I'm guessing he had enough of the new mods. He probably what happened is he got the, I'm assuming he got the jump height one. And based on that, if he got that one unlocked, he wanted to do a video on it. And I probably would have too. If I ever unlocked that mod, I probably would have done a video on it as well, because it looked highly entertaining. This one doesn't want to come out. What? Wait. Oh, what? How did that happen? Did they both come out of the pods over there? Okay. Or did that one circle around? That must have circled. Oh, there's a fusion. Wait, there was a fusion core on the ground. I was going to pick it up. There we go. Just a random fusion core. I keep trying to pick it up. The game doesn't want me to have that fusion core for whatever reason. Let's see here. It looks cool. It does. It is different. It's pretty neat. What are we talking about? An old event? Oh, Nuclear Winter? Yeah, that was old. That was an old game mode. It was a PvP game mode, a Battle Royale game mode that they got rid of like 3 years ago. It's been a long time. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. It was a little over 3 years ago they got rid of it. Do you think the new stability forced will be worth it, or are heavy gunners just going to go for VATS? I think it could. I didn't test it out. It's one of those ones. I have not tested all of the mods. I tested a few of them, but I didn't go too deep into the weeds with the mods just because I know they could change or get rid or just go away. So I was going to wait until live, but it looks like if you're a manual aim character, it could actually be very good. It looks like it, but I didn't try it. So on paper, yes, it looks like it could be interesting. In reality, I haven't tried it yet. I will though. I'll try all of the new stuff just to see it. First thing tomorrow after update, scrap some pickaxes, you never know. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see, an old game mode that was used to have, which was a PvP, yes. Cheaters ruin that game mode? It would come in waves, you know. Sometimes you'd get like, it would be unplayable because of cheaters, and then they'd patch whatever, and the cheaters would be gone for a while, and then it would be great, and then you get a cheater come back. Because if you got a cheater when you were in your lobby, oh, it was awful. It basically was just, you might as well just kill yourself because they could shoot through walls, and yeah. The cheaters could really make that really unpleasant. Although they can make the rest of the game unpleasant too. I mean, remember hacked weapons? Remember seeing like those, you know, miniguns that would shoot missiles, or the hacked weapon that would kill the queen in like one shot before she even got out of the Fisher site? I mean, yeah. So it's not just that, but yeah, cheaters could really have an impact on that particular game mode. Let's see here. We got that. My weight is plasma core, right? That's good. I have a lot of plasma cores. Recipe, right? Don't really need this stuff. Any plans? Let's get rid of, let's see, Botsmith. That's not tradable, so I might as well learn it. Let's drop these things. And, yeah. All right. think that's good. Let's do another, probably, is it all our food? Can't be all of our food already. Oh, jeez. Time is flying. It's like, oh, it hasn't been an hour yet. And of course it's been an hour. Let's refresh. Oh, okay. I got thrown off. I was not expecting to see what I was seeing. Let's see here. I'm not doing all of the food, just enough. And that. All right. What do we got? What did I miss? F Todd for killing nuclear winter. Even after you got rid of twisted muscles, LMG still feels too shaky. And I actually like the LMG. I think it's really easy to aim, but I've heard other people it's not, so I don't know. Need to find out what base weapon the Tesla can is based on and scrap that. Not earning the new titles like an ESO. We'll get new titles. I mean, some of them will come from scoreboard, some of them will come from things that you do. So like doing raids and stuff, like you'll get titles based on doing stuff in the raids, so. Yeah, the biggest thing that killed it was it didn't get the numbers that they wanted, so yeah. Constantly re-aim with the LMG. I think at the LMG, if you use it in burst mode, it actually is really easy, but if you sustain fire, it's tough. Yep. Let's see, 112. Thank you very much, Blake. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate all those likes. Okay, let's look for a thing. Look for a thing that's going on. Oh, there we go. Rational fear. Let's see if I can do this without being able to heal. King of the White Knights, hello. Do you know how to get the new mods for Plasma Gatling? Plasma Gatling will come. The main source is, yeah, they'll come from different things. So crates, basically, if you do the US supply crates, in fact, the government supply crates, hang on, let's look. Because I know I've got a tape here or there. I could do one if, like, have people done those before? I could do a supply crate if people are curious about them. If you've never done one before, well, wait, it's a holo, right? I think I've got one. Do we want me to do one of these? US supply, government supply requisition. So from these, there's a 3% chance for you to get one of the mod plans from this. And the same for a nuke crate, and the same for, I think, collision course as well. The new vendor, if we get the new vendor, the new mystery vendor, the mystery crates from Skyline Valley give you a 16% chance. If we get that vendor, that'll be possible. You like to LMG walk with sustained fire right into Julian's face, and Sensational gave me too. Never seen one done before? All right, I'll do one. I'll do one right now. I'll do that. Unless somebody else joined. Yeah, no one else joined here. Okay, we're gonna go do that. Let's go here, since this is a tower I have. Now they may be region specific. I'm not really clear on if you have to do them in specific regions, because you can go to any relay tower. So basically any relay tower. So we have this one, there's one right here. This relay tower, there's one here somewhere, right? There's one right here. Is this it? I think is this, no. Is this it? I think this is the relay tower here. There's another one in the forest too. It's over by, there's this one right here. So there's this one right here. So any of the relay towers you can do this at. No, about the holotape? Oh, okay. Well, and they drop like crazy. Like, it's one of those things that if you area loot and you never clear out your inventory, you may have hundreds of them. It's very possible. Let's get rid of, there's 4 scorched here. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's dead. Awesome. All right, let's do this. So you basically just go to any one of these terminals and you do load holotape, and you want US government supply requisition, and you load the holotape. And you do request emergency airdrop. I guess there's a scorch I didn't kill. And now I get a message. Let's kill this. Oh, he's okay. He's part of the Foundation. And that will actually give you a quest. I think it's a side quest. And it's miscellaneous, right? Yes. Is that it? Is it? It's not a daily. I was thinking it's miscellaneous. Hang on there. Let's see here. Could be, oh, get the supply drop. There it is. Right? So now if I go to the map, it's going to be right here. Right by the, okay, it's going to be right by the overseer's home. So we go there and we wait for the supply drop to hit. Can you scrap and get it? No, they are all plans. You have to get the plan. There's no scrap to learn. There are 6 new mods. I think there is one mod though that you can't. There's like is there a flamer mod? I think there's a flamer mod that's new, and that is scrap to learn. But there's 6 new plans that are like the calibrated. Those are all plans specifically. Better chances on plans if we use a radio tower in the hard part of the map. Well, I don't know about better chance. I'm not sure because originally what I saw was that it was region locked. So you had to do it to even have any chance. But since then, it seems like that's not the case. It seems like any of them will work. So that's kind of what I'm going on right now, is that any of them will work. But the chances should be the same. It should be 3%. You unlocked Overeaters and 5% AP refresh recently. Oh, nice. Congrats. Those are good ones. So now we're just kind of here. Here's the downside. You just kind of wait. And we're just going to wait until we get a... until we get a vertibird. Sometimes you'll get here and it'll be really fast. Sometimes you can wait for like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's going to be a slow grind to be able to get those. Probably, unless you get really lucky. That's why I'm hoping they bring the new vendor, because the mystery vendor, you can use supplies to buy mystery crates. And it's only Skyline Valley mystery crates, but those give you a 16%. So it's like 5 times better, or 5 times the chance of this. So need the power to unlock next. So much canned coffee. There you go. Birthday cake. Yeah, birthday cake will work as well. But canned coffee doesn't spoil, and birthday cake does. So far, no love. We're waiting. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. But this is it. This is what this is. Eventually the crate will drop though. I mean, we're right in the middle. What is that? Oh, talk to Davenport. That's for the photo quest. Yeah, I try and stand in the middle of the thing. That way, wherever it lands, I can hear the vertibot coming. And eventually, when it actually lands, like if I just wait, I think it'll point you exactly to where the location is, but we'll see how it goes. You can activate one at every tower instead of waiting. Oh, Benji, I didn't even think about doing that. That's a good idea. Yeah, you could do that. See, there it is right there. And you can wait for it to land, but it can hover for a long time. And if you just shoot it, because it will eventually land, but it hovers and it sits there forever, and you can't actually get at the crate. So if you shoot it down and then you have to unlock it, and people can steal these from you. That's another thing though. If you're going to do it from do that on a private server, because another player could come along and steal, if they open it up and empty it out, it'll be gone. So another player can steal the drop from you. And here you go. I mean, you just get the random assortment of stuff, but there is a chance at getting the new Gatling plasma plans in here as well. So that's that whole process. And then you just rinse and repeat, over and over again with the holotape. But yes, if you do it on a public server, just know someone else could, if they run across this crate before you do, they can actually open it and take the stuff, and there'll be nothing in it for you. So if you're going to do lots of them, private server is probably the way to do it. If you're going to do lots at one time. Let's see. Think you need a new phone? Yours is extremely outdated? Yeah, last time I replaced my phone, it's been a few years, but my phone, I was really happy with it, but it started, like the memory started, like the memory card, and it started to die, and I started losing. I lost a bunch of pictures and stuff, and I went, okay, I guess and it wouldn't stay charged. So it's like, all right, I guess it's time. I had my last phone for like 6 years, which is a long time for a phone. Only have 300 codes per character to collect the new plans. Yes. That may be what you need, actually, to get all the new mods. But I got a handmade, which is actually pretty good. Let's see here. Pole hook. Handmade. I think you can get the... Like, tomahawks are pretty common in there. I don't know if you can get the tomahawk plan from it, but... It's like I have a thing here. Let's see. Is that a... Oh, that's a 3-star, and I don't have enough. I don't have enough left. So we'll do that here. And that here. All right, we have a mutate event coming in like a minute, so I guess we're just waiting for that. Upgrade from Pixel 4a to 8a. Oh, Google Pixel. Do you like that phone? I guess you're gonna upgrade. You must like it. Still on an S8. I've got. I think that was my last. That's a Samsung, right? Is it a Samsung S8? Is that the one? Because that's what I had. That was my last phone. This is a Samsung. It was a cheaper one. They didn't have much in stock. I got mine while COVID was going on, when nothing was in stock. and I needed a new phone, so I ended up with like it's not a very good one, but it was the only one they had. So if you unlock explosive or even just get the mod, you're changing your LMG to explosive instead of damage while aiming. Gonna be hip firing the boom booms. No, student, this is just how I normally sound at the end of a stream. I get hoarse. It's just normal. That's just how it is. At the end of a stream, my voice just kind of disappears. Good effects for a flamer that isn't the holy fire. You want to use flame for your Santa build. Anti-armor, aristocrats, vampire, all good effects. Faster fire rate is a good one. Probably either faster reload or reduce VATS if you're going to use it that way. Yeah, that's what I had. I liked my Samsung S8. I had it for a long time. Ooh, eviction notice. Here we go. That's a good mutated event. Yeah, so I love my Samsung S8. That was probably my favorite phone, and it eventually just died. It just wouldn't do the thing. Hey, Gassy, welcome. Hydrate. I hydrate constantly.
Is anyone out there?
Press play on the world and see all these names. You know, nice eviction notice. Nice, nice. Oh, you got it? Are you here? Are you here too? Are you on the server? Did you join us for? Oh yeah, nice, awesome. Let's repair that rad scrubber. You got eviction notice too. Nice. It's nice to get one. I like to get one once per stream. It's super helpful. Try and turn all those. The trick is going to be able to put everything in the script machine by the end of the week. I probably won't be able to. Not really finding the. Oh, we haven't repaired it. I'm over here looking for meat bags and they couldn't be there yet. They wouldn't have spawned in. All right. Way to pay attention. How about? Will mutated events carry over through the update? Yeah, they last one because they start on a Wednesday this time. So they're gonna go through, I mean, I'm guessing they'll go through tomorrow and they'll end Wednesday at the reset, I think is when it is. So yeah, we'll get it one day with the, got that. We'll get one day with the new stuff for the mutated events, although I'm interested in the raids, so. Let's get some explosions going on, tagging, whatever. I like this already. Everyone's not insta-killing stuff. That's cool. Is Bloody going to be at all viable for raids? Absolutely. People are doing it low health. One thing I saw some people do is they went like, instead of 20% health, they went like 40% or 30%. So they were only getting, you know, a little bit less on unyielding, and but they're still getting a bloody effect. So I saw people do that. So it's possible. So far, so good, Gassy. Moonshine with reflective, no one is joining in on your server. Yeah, I don't blame them. I see that, I server hop. I mean, we had one of those on this server earlier though, so. But if I'm not streaming, I just server hop when that pops. Mutated reflective raids? No. Swarm of Suitors. I like Swarm of Suitors and Heart of the Swamp. I mean, Heart of the Swamp is great because you can double dip, right? You do Heart of the Swamp and then hop to another server. Because Heart of the Swamp usually takes like 2 minutes when it's mutated because everyone does it. So, yeah, that's a great and the same thing with can tag if anything's in there. Same thing with the other one that you said, Swarm of Suitors. Are you going live, Gassy? Is he going live? He's going live. I will do that. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, is he live right now? Oh, yeah, he's live right now. All right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it that way. When the time comes. All right. Good start to his stream. Started off with an eviction notice. Finishing up everything. He's probably doing the same thing, like everyone's doing, getting ready for tomorrow. It's like I'm trying to get as ready as I can be, and I think I am. I still have some stuff to do. I still have some food to craft. I forgot I've got a bunch of scorched beast brains I have to actually cook. They've been sitting in my cryo freezer for a while. Hate reflective, died so many times to reflective ghouls at meditation event, couldn't see the flash. I don't like it because of it just doesn't work. Because even if you time it right, you still aren't timing it right because of latency. So if it worked, I would be okay with it, but it doesn't. Exactly what Dale said. It's fine, it just doesn't work. And for those of us that don't use launchers, it's just like, I mean, I won't even do it on my shotgunner. If I'm having a shotgun, if I'm on my shotgunner character, I can't do ray, I can't do reflective, I die. Any hit. Wonder when the playable ghoul and fishing comes to PTS. Playable ghoul will be the next PTS. So that'll be either the end of December, towards the end of December, or early January, I would say. We don't know for sure, but yeah, I mean, it could be just a few weeks. We should see it on the PTS, I would think. You failed your Ian, that sucks. Ghoul is on the new roadmap. Yeah, it's March is when the ghoul is coming, which means it'll be the next PTS. It'll be the March update. So whenever the new PTS hits, which, you know, sometimes, most years it's been early January, but a couple years ago it actually was like the third week in December. So we could get it soon. We could get it within like 3 weeks, which would be great. I mean, I have a feeling it's in a pretty far along state, I think. I think they, you know, at their last event that they had, I think a lot of people got got a chance to play it a little bit. I think that's what happened, but they're on NDA, so no one has said anything, but there's been hints. Regen moles, load bearing. Oh, nice. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's better than it's better than reflective moonshine. For sure. Or you could AFK, just go to load bearing and start it up, and I'm a little off on that. I'm not getting up there. I'm shooting up there when there's nothing. Oh no, there's something up there. I'm tagging something, getting little damage numbers here and there. I'm getting something. Have I tried the pipe revolver on PTS? What was your conclusion again? It was better than it is on live. It did get a little bit of a buff, but my conclusion was overall it needs more. I mean, when you consider that it's taken benefit for both rifleman and pistol cards, it's very underwhelming. I mean, for all the perks I was pouring into it, it should have been a lot stronger than it was. And also, when you consider it's the only revolver option that can be suppressed. I mean, that was kind of my conclusion with all of the revolver buffs, is they just didn't go far enough. We needed more. But yeah, I did a video on specifically on revolvers. You have to force yourself to do moonshine now? Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I mean, it's great if you have a daily challenge to kill 15 gulpers. One magical server on that someone Ian is not using some kind of launcher to blow the bodies up. I don't know. I mean, it's just been that way. I mean, even on what other server when we were doing something earlier, nobody was using. I mean, last week I was on a terrible. I mean, not last week, but Friday we did Radiation Rumble, and it was nothing but launchers. It was awful. Just luck of the draw. Bloodied, no, I just did it at full health. But the thing is, like, you shouldn't have to go low health to make it good. Like, if you're gonna have it, make it good. So, something. Can I get that one over there before he dies? There we go. They need to move pistols to perception, and they need to just do more. They need more buffing, is what they need. Baldo load uranium fever. Oh, that's fun. PS5 is different than PC. In what way? I mean, PC, you get a really wide variety. I mean, most are really nice and helpful, but you know, you get I mean, it's just like people in general. I mean, most are really nice. Most people are just in general really nice, but not everyone is a gem. So, 60% of the people are AFKing or just standing and never move. Oh, they're not even shooting? I mean, I'm okay if people AFK and don't shoot, because that would mean I get stuff to do. But yeah, you get a lot of standing in place. Sometimes servers are like that. I mean, I have people that you can tell they're using some kind of macro or something because their gun shoots nonstop the entire, you know, they have like a Gatling gun that's shooting nonstop the entire event. And they're obviously doing something to make that happen. When you stand there, you don't actually need to tag the legendaries. No, but I want experience. I'm trying to tag them so I get XP. That's my thing, is I want XP. And there is a distance thing. I mean, here everything's close enough. Anything that spawns here is close enough. But up there it may not be. So I'm trying to tag where I can, but it's for the XP. Often the best experience with weapon is bloodied waiting on berserker stuff. That may be, but you know, he asked for what my conclusion was about the weapon. I mean, you want to know what my conclusion was on the weapon? My conclusion is that the buffs weren't enough. Run around, do stuff at the event. I do too. I like to. That's the way I prefer to play. But usually there's so many people here. Like running around would just mean I'm running around. I wouldn't actually be doing anything. So I might as well just stand where the legendaries are going to spawn the most. My favorite event is, my favorite way to do this is when it's shorthanded and the rad scrubber breaks a lot and people die, and that's my favorite way. Usually that's not what happens though. Cremator is the only gun you need. That is a gun. I think cremators are not that interesting, personally. I'm not really into any weapon that's for that carpet bombs an area. So, yeah. But it's a very popular one. See, now we got grenades. See, now we got someone. You spoke too soon. I mean, I tried the cremator when it was brand new, and I went, this is fun, and I never found a reason to go back to it because it was just, it's not really. We won already. All right, we won. It's not really it's not really a play style that I care for. For me, I don't find it that interesting. It's fun for a minute. It was kind of like with legacy weapons. They were fun for a few minutes, and then they got boring really quickly. So. Come on. Sorry, I got itchy eye today. Flaming bow is great for tagging. It is really good for tagging. I have not played Archer though. I mean, I played it, but this season has been one character basically. Just because all those legendary effects, I'm just trying to learn them all on one character. Armor and mods, I'm gonna use Overeater's Union set for on my main character. On this character, I'm just using this random, although it's 4 pieces of Overeaters, but it's like a mix of I think we're at like, what are we at now? Yeah, let's see, we've got a Raider leg, we've got a, what is that, Ultrasight arm, and then then we have a T-45 arm, torso, and that, yeah. People can't AFK raids, not really, no. Actually, you really can't because, yeah. It would be pretty obvious that you were AFKing it, number one, and you would get kicked in a heartbeat. Because it'll be very noticeable if you're not helping. So yeah, if you want to AFK, go ahead, but I guarantee you're gonna get kicked off the team. You're gonna get nothing for it. I mean, it's the same thing as like a daily operant expedition. Like if you're gonna do it, go there and help. Because it is just a 4-man thing. It's not a 24-person event. It's like 30 mobs. Oh, I know. It's carpet bombing. It's not a style of play that I like to do. I mean, to me, there's not a whole lot of difference between that and just like pushing a button and everything dies. Like that's just, I mean, at that point, I'm not really playing. I'm just pushing a button and everything dies. I want to have something to do. It's just like why I don't really care for this event most of the time because it's so well attended. There's nothing to do, and standing in place, shooting every minute at something it's not a very interesting gameplay loop. Which is one of the reasons I'm looking forward to raids, because raids are they're not that at all. They are constant you'll be always doing something in the raid. You won't be, there's no AFK, there's no downtime, other than the downtime is in between stages when you're preparing for the next stage. But beyond that, it's nonstop action, which I like. What part do you think will struggle with the raid? Oh, stage 2 for sure. Stage 2s will be the biggest struggle for people. Many times do you feel like you're the only one doing anything on expeditions? Expeditions, I don't really care. I mean, if someone's obviously AFKing, I'll boot them, but for the most part, it's fine. Because honestly, most of the time on a raid, having teammates isn't going to affect that much. Because in a daily op, a teammate can hurt you if they're not doing anything. Where if you're in an expedition, if they're not doing anything, it doesn't really affect you one way or the other. So I don't really care. To be honest, I don't really care if people are helping or not, if they're on the team. I don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's do the party pack. And regenerating? No. All right. Nope. Didn't get any more of that. Did I get any more junk? I don't remember what. Oh, do we get junk from that? I got serum, which I don't need. Bolster. Oh, we have so much stuff here. How's my stash? My stash is okay. Let's see. We've got that. Ghoul Slayers. No. None of these things are jumping out at me as amazing things that I want to. Medic's Black Powder. That's not a good Medic's. Overeater's Robot. A Pure Fresh. Break slower. Let's see. Heavy Robot Arms. We'll store that. Since robot plans are fairly... I already got a good right leg, and so I'm going to stick with that. Debilitator. Vampire's Hatchet with weapon speed and agility. All right, that's actually pretty good for a hatchet. And there's that. All right, let's go sell some stuff. We got to be pretty close to the cap limit, I would think. What are we at here? Yeah, 234, pretty close to the cap limit. Let's see here. Use Cremator only for tag and eviction notice and moonshine. You like to burn stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like to burn stuff. It's a very popular weapon. Know you're negative Nancy on the raid with people, but you're hoping for the best and going to be new and harder. Glad for that. Got a new Tesla quad 2515. Nice. Oh, congrats, Rob. That's awesome. Wish you knew expeditions better. You always feel like dead weight even though you're trying to help. Repetition, Angel. I was saving them, Brian. Well, I'm saving on my main character. On this one, I don't care. I just want to open them up. On my main character, I've been saving them. On this one, yeah, there's no reason to save them. I'm not. I don't really care about any of the new stuff being added on this character. This character is a one track mind. We're all about the raids, and that's it. If it doesn't help us with the raids. Okay, we've got that. Oh, wait. Got that. Stim packs. We got to be close to... Well, we're still able to sell... I won't be able to sell the Talons. Right? I won't be able to sell that. That's worth too much. All right, we'll save that for later. What's my caps at anyway? I never did get... Ooh, I could actually almost get full benefit from aristocrats, but I don't have aristocrats, so... Not a thing, but let's see. We don't want to carry that around or that or... All right, there we go. All right, let's see what's on the map we could do. What did I miss? If you're without AFK, I mean, if you can't play the raid, then if you can't participate in the raid, then don't join a team. That's my suggestion. I mean, you want to be a participant. Oh, fly swatter, cool. Just reached 299 in the season. Wow. 300, yeah, you just need a bunch of events, but yeah, not a lot of time. AA 50 crit, break slower, double barrel. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. I mean, they don't break all that quickly, so I'd rather have faster reload, probably, but it's fine. I mean, it's worth playing around with. So, raid, kill bugs dead. 299, that's pretty good. I got to 205 or something on my main account. Never hit 200 before, but it got so easy to, because they added that repeatable for the, the events post 100. But it's really not an AFK. I mean, the raids are really not, they're a participation thing. I mean, if you're not able to do them, then I would say don't, unless you have people that say, hey, come to the raid and we'll let you, although even AFKing is gonna be tough. Because you get teleported into the area when someone starts a raid. I mean, I guess you just die and then you're just dead weight, but... But it's just one of those things. You know, I would say the best is to, if you need help with a raid like that, then have... don't really want service to air. That's too noisy. I mean, if you need help with the raid, then I would say, yeah, have an agreement with some people. Definitely don't do that with randoms. have an agreement with people that say, hey, this is my, I have an issue staying in the game. And you have breaks in between stages. So if you need like a minute or two in between a stage, just make sure you arrange that with people. That's what you need. And because there is that prep area in between each stage. And some people take a lot of time. And it's really tough when you're not on voice. That can be frustrating on the PTS when I be on a raid team with random players, then we go in between stages and someone's in the crafting area forever, and you never know if are they doing something, or are they AFK because their character's just standing still, and you're not talking to them, and it was frustrating. And I actually left a few teams because of it, because I'm just like, feed the people. Because it was just like, okay, I'm standing here and I have no idea. Maybe they got a call from their mom and they're gonna be gone for half an hour. Like there's no indication at all that anything is happening or going to happen anytime soon. Let's do the other one. Doesn't seem to be, okay, come on. Third person aiming and with these things. Almost time to go full energy. Let's see, the other one is, oh, it's right in the middle over there. Let's go back this way. Other count to 130-ish. Oh wow, let's see. You to Taco Bell, okay. Let's see, wow, now I know what we're doing. A lot of Hogwarts Legacy. I just saw that was on sale for really cheap. For Black Friday. It wasn't a game I was ever interested in playing, but I saw that pop up and went, oh wow, isn't that like a fairly new game? I mean, it was like 10 bucks. I mean, it was really cheap. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was, over the weekend. A DLC for Hogwarts, good question. Thought about turning your camp for Santa build, giant snow, oh there you go, giant snow globe, or the snow weather station if you have that. On 300 on the season board, but that was a lot of buffs to use. And I hardly ever used the score boosters. I mean, I used the ones on the scoreboard, but in terms of like the temporary 24-hour ones, I don't think I used any on my main account. I just played it a lot, but I mean, I could have gotten a lot farther than I did. I mean, the strategy is always to save your re-rollers, re-roll the weeklies into epics, and I just can't ever be bothered to go that hard at it. 1749 on Xbox. Thing I wish they would do is let us know when to jump in on the raid that's been going instead of waiting outside. I agree, Knight. That is, that was really frustrating because you're there waiting, and you only really have two ways to know, right? You keep hitting the button until it works. But your teammates, I mean, typically teammates that signal you to come in, or you see all their health bars go to 0, then you know you can go in as well. But yeah, I honestly wish the way they did it was you could just join and it would put you into spectator mode, right? And then I'm just in and I can watch my team. Because you really don't know what stage they're on. Like, you could be waiting for them to finish and they're on like the final stage, right? And it's like, okay, then they're done with the raid and you're just waiting for nothing. So yeah, I wish there was a system in place for that. People doing this? Oh, people are doing that. All right. So hopefully that gets added in the future. Use repeatable 150 rewards for perk coins. I did too. I did the perk coins as well. Because there was nothing else I really needed. So, I mean, even perk coins I didn't really need. On this account I did. I used them on my melee character so I could do like my hybrid build, but I needed perk coins for that. Could just speculate the raids. Spectate the raids. Yeah, I mean, having a view mode would be great. I would love to have a spectator mode, right? Oh, you mean just like spectate any raid? Just go like have a spectator mode for random raids? Actually, that could be helpful as well. I mean, that could be really helpful to be able just to join a random, have it like, I want to just watch people do raids, and then you can learn and watch people do raids without being on a team or anything. That would be cool, actually. And have it just be a setting on your team. It's like, do I want to allow spectators or not? And if you say yes, I would say yes would be the default, then you do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I never even thought about it. That's a great idea, actually. A good puzzle open world game with some story. I mean, it sounds cool. I've never been I mean, I like the Harry Potter movies, but I've never been yeah. I mean, the game looks interesting. Probably will never play it. Just let's see here. Did Adams total waste, but didn't know what else to get. Yeah, and my Adams is, I have so many, especially on my main account, that I never know what to do with. Just kind of all of it. So I just went, you know what, perk coins, especially when I start doing the raids, I thought, oh, I may want to move some stuff around, so having extra perk coins is good. Plus, when the ghouls come, like, there's going to be 2 new legendary perks with ghouls. So I thought having extra perk coins is never bad. Somebody on, nobody's on this, all right. Hogwarts game was good. You're surprised how good? We need this. Up top, people are all over it. Nice. Just remember next season to save for the coins. We're over in the spectating. Oh, is that like the NASA paint or something? Looks like a spacesuit. That's actually pretty cool. 4 caps to watch a team given to the players. Ooh, I like that. Or have the players set the price. It's like, if you want to watch me play, I'm going to charge you whatever. That would be kind of an interesting mechanic. Maybe have something like a spectator team, where you can, like, you know, start it and people are able to watch, you know, watch what you're doing if you have a spectator team. I like that idea, actually. And have it be caps. You can charge whatever. You can think you're rock stars and you want to charge, you know, 2,000 caps, or maybe you're just like, you know, some indie band and playing at a club and you'll charge 4 caps. And a 2-drink minimum. Viewing that instead of working, yeah. That becomes the new thing. Yeah, I thought of that. Maybe I should just do that. Just live stream raids. Like if I'm grinding raids all week, just live stream raids constantly. I guarantee there'd be not much interaction with the, I mean, that would be the thing. Like in a raid, because you really have to pay attention to what you're doing, there'd be almost no interaction. It would be different than my normal streams. I mean, Friday will be different. I won't have as much interaction as I normally would because having to watch what you're doing. I mean, I'll still be talking because I can't help it, but there'll be less interaction with the stream, with the chat. 80 something unused perk points, and you'll run through perk coins when you're close to leveling up a legendary perk card. I mean, eventually you will hit a cap. I know the cap, I think it's 5,000. So once you have 5,000 perk coins, you can't earn anymore. I don't know that because I've got that many. I just know that because I know people that do. But yeah, I've never had that many perk coins. I have a few, but not 5,000. And I don't have every perk maxed either. You might have to, Ario. There'll be, by its very nature, there'll be less. I won't be able to read messages as much. Have to do that like in between stages. Something like that. Wouldn't save them at that point. Well, the thing is, like, you'll reach a level where you max up all of your legendary perks, and then you have nothing to spend them on, right? Like, if all your legendary perks are maxed out, and you keep earning perk coins, you know, there's not, you know, whoops, you'll have no choice. You have to stop opening perk card packs. Quality of life you wish this game had is being able to upgrade your legendary perk cards without having to equip them. Yeah, I agree with that. I would like that as well. Or downgrade your legendary perks. Like maybe you decided, oh, I don't want this perk. Let me downgrade it and get those points back and put it into something else. Like that would be a good option as well. Normal team you're gonna do raids with, or random every time. I probably won't be doing random, at least not at first, because I'll want to be doing them with people on voice. Now, after it goes by a while, and you know, kind of like with expeditions and daily ops, like now you can pretty much, everyone knows what they're doing. So when it reaches that point, I mean, you can do them that way, but initially I'll probably only be doing it with people in like that I'm talking to on voice. So yeah. Let's see, reach that point, gonna move to Monster Hunter Wilds and then GTA 6 before you get to that point, yes. Okay, so we are ready. I think we're ready for raids, except I need to redo some perks and stuff, but that'll happen after the update, so sometime before Friday. And then Friday we'll be doing a raid, or I'll be doing a raid and I'll be having 3 teammates. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, tomorrow my plan is to have a patch note stream. Don't know when that's gonna be. It's gonna be dependent on when the patch notes come out, hopefully before the servers come back online. And yeah, then I'm going to send you over to Gassy as we end the stream. So yes, everyone, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the super chats. You guys are great. And have a good rest of your day and a good rest of the week.